If you want to check for computer part sales, heads up that in North America there are significant sales during August and
woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
August because of school sales, December because the store is getting rid of old stock, so you can take the info to prepare in the future if you ever need it. Do you want me to do some content warning for the game? I already have in my tags mature content warning, so you shouldn't need to do anything explicit. Most people now either know what Slay the Spire is, so that it's not going to surprise them, or like they know like what it is conclusively and are here because of some of that stuff. So I'm not concerned about it now, but if I do feel like that's needed, then you or I will tag team an explicit content warning.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Let me know how the audio is. I know that I'm significantly louder than the narration, but narration is like 80% of this game. The end of the world, what are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, isn't it? Can't somebody else do this? Forget this, I'm not doing this. Have you ever considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Okay, thank you for telling me what to do, sweet. I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution, silently continue to the cabin. So there's been an update to this some time ago called a pristine cut that adds like a billion more dialogue options and endings and so on. Do not expect me, if I have like 10 different options, to read out every one of them. I'm just going to quick scroll. I'm gonna super quickly read, and then I'm gonna pick one that gels with my headspace in that given moment. I'm just gonna let the ADHD gremlin in my brain get on the horse, and then wherever it bucks is just wherever it's gonna go. Here, we're just gonna go to the cabin. Okay, we're gonna assume that we know what we're doing.
The short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Okay, but what if I want to marry her?
We're not going to go through with this.
Welcome in, Jin. How the frickin' frick are you, bro?
It's not slay them.
We are going to kill a princess in the basement. You want to come with me?
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I've killed a lot of princesses in my life, dude. A lot of princesses. Like so many princesses, dude. I know how this goes. You just get in there and then you go, ah, yeah. Exactly like that. When the fuck is my Welch's grape juice?
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
Brand Ghost Energy
The air
drink.
is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Oh, sweet. I don't even need to bring my own slaying princess knife.
The blade is your implement. You'll need
Hell
it
yeah.
if you want to do this right.
If she's capable of ending the world, why do they have her in a cabin, though?
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Yeah, dude, you right on that one. Give me in that basement.
The door to the basement.
You get me in that
creaks
basement.
open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient.
You get me in that fucking basement.
If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
I'm already in the basement consolidating the body parts for you. I'm considering. Unfortunately, she's not in the miscellaneous body parts stage. We got to get her there.
Who's there?
Mommy?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Is the narration loud enough? Do you want it louder? You're not inconveniencing me in any way by telling me yes. Just checking in on you. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise.
She's chained up,
Hero.
and she's a princess. What could she do to me? She's not used to combat. I, however,
You walk down
have
the
played
stairs
about 7 hours
and
of Night
lock
Rain,
eyes with the
so I know
princess.
exactly how to
There's a
stab
heavy
shit.
chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
I think maybe the audio is okay. Do you think it should be louder?
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
But, like,
You
what
were
if she's
kidding when
down,
you said
though?
You were here to kill me.
What if she's down? You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me? What? No way? Why would you even think that? Yeah, it wasn't a joke. I'm really here to kill you.
You brought a knife with you and everything. But you don't have to try and
More
kill
than
me.
I just think the
You
BGM
could
might be
always
louder than
toss
the
that scrap of
VAing.
metal
That's
to
an
the ground
unfortunate
to
thing
give
with
the two
some
of us a
games
chance
like
to talk
this.
things out.
Is that sometimes the VA can be like really loud, or not loud enough. Preferences. Let's do like 75.
She makes a compelling point. What if we didn't kill
Let me
her?
know if that's
What
better.
If we just dropped the blade and talked? Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very
Well,
becoming of us.
I'm gonna tighten my grip,
We
dude.
can
I'm here to
hold
kill her.
trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
No.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Yeah. Get into stabbing position.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
Because I got a knife.
I'm
Because I got a
probably sitting up in
slaying
this
princess
basement
slaying
for a
knife.
reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have,
I've got a princess
you'll have
slaying
to be
knife, and it has a
close enough to
+5
use it.
against slaying princesses.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Shut up, you're bluffing. Prepare to
She's
get
unarmed.
stabbed,
If you
idiot.
hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
What if she is the bluffing? What if she kills us? Are you sure she's not armed?
I'm positive. I'm not. But we'll keep our eyes peeled. If she has a weapon, she'll have to draw it before she can use it.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
No, I'm here to kill you. I'm gonna slay the prince. I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
You don't have to talk to me. All I have to do is slay you. That's the point of the game. Looking to say hi before doing some chores or workies. Have a great poker stream. Thank you, little Devi. Appreciate you. Fine then, I guess we're at an impasse. No, just slay the princess, dude.
Blade in hand, but unfortunately your earlier suspicions proved correct. A blade of her own slips down her sleeve and catches you in the neck. Blood sprays from the cut, your severed carotid artery painting the princess with strokes of red. You'd better finish your task quickly before you run out of time.
Finish the job.
With the last bit of your will, you press forward, sinking the blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh,
Why am I some kind of birdman?
The two of you collapse on the floor together, rapidly bleeding out.
Damn, so I got parried? She didn't parry me. She fucking did a rogue thing. She did a
Somehow,
rogue thing,
I
man.
thought this would turn out a little differently. But I wonder,
How am I supposed to know that she had a hidden knife +1?
do you really think that this was enough to stop me?
I mean, it's in there pretty deep, so probably.
She's convinced she can't die.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay, so we did it. We slayed the princess. All right, everyone. So this has been Slay the Princess. It's out on everything. It has been out on everything for
You're
about
on a
8 years.
path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Next stream for me is going to be
You're here to slay her.
7 p.m.
If you don't, it will
Eastern
be the
Standard.
end of the world.
11 p.m. GMT. Has this already happened?
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
Oh shit, here we go
Stabbed to
again.
death. Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. When we asked you if you were sure she didn't have a weapon on her, you said you were positive she didn't.
It's true. It's true. That is what the narrator said.
Turns out she did, because when we charged her, she started stabbing us to death.
I like how fucking snarky this guy is.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons. So there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother to do anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Hello, Arlene. How are you doing? In YouTube chat.
If you're back here,
Are you having a good
I'm
day
assuming
today?
You died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. We did exactly what you said. Sounds to me like you probably had some kind of elaborate nightmare, in which case I shouldn't be held accountable for what supposedly
No,
happened.
you told me that she was not armed, and she had a very tiny knife.
Congratulations, you've been given a chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds
I
to
did
me
sound
a
like that.
rather dangerous assumption.
You're right.
That your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We stabbed the princess stabbed us, and now everyone's right back to where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself? Or were you instead transported to a different world?
Don't do this to me. Just give me like a bazooka
If
or
you
something.
failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
Screw this. Who cares what happened to everyone else? She's not going to play fair, so we should do what we can to save ourselves and just
Yeah, exactly.
get
Let's just
out
leave.
of here.
Let somebody else do it. Or give me a grenade.
At least you know not
To
to trust
throw-
her, but you
to
do
throw down the
realize
stairs,
that
dude.
everything and everyone includes you.
What's she gonna do?
right?
Stab the grenade?
If you turn around and leave, you're dooming yourself. As
Reading
well
some
as
back from
everyone
store.
else.
Did you give me the Chinese food I requested? And if you didn't, that's fine. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Reckon I found some interesting
She
snacks.
just caught us by surprise last time. She can't do that twice. So long as we're careful, we can win this. That's the spirit. Just keep that stiff upper lip, and you'll save the world in no time at all.
I don't want. Okay.
Just be quick about it.
Fine. Just give. I want to know. We killed each other last time around. How can I make sure that doesn't happen again? All she did last time around was stab me to death. How can I? How can somebody like that end the world? Yeah, exactly. Like, what can she do specifically to end the world? Is like this like a time travel thing?
She just can. But she still.
No,
only
I don't
exists.
accept that. This is like 100-line Last Defense Academy shit. You can't just tell me. How does she do it? Is she like an eldritch entity? Does she have like the nuclear codes? Like, what are we looking at?
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her. Don't trust her.
Okay,
just
well,
go
technically
and do
he's
your
right.
job and
I
save the world.
did talk to her a little bit because I was assured that she didn't have a weapon.
Oh, and don't get stabbed while you're at it.
Because like the act of me expressing that I intend to kill her does not manifest a weapon. You're being cagey. What are you telling me? You son of a bitch.
Going into more detail would just
You son of a
overcomplicate
bitch.
Otherwise, very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
The closest place had Polish snacks.
You didn't
I
tell
will
us
take
about
one
her
Polish
knife
snack,
last time.
please.
That's because she's unarmed. And more than that, it's because there wasn't a last time.
So like someone tells you to kill someone else, I guess I have no other choice. It's my job, dude. I don't know how much I'm getting paid, but... In fact, I don't know if I'm getting paid at all. You guys are getting paid. Who locked her in that
People
basement?
Locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
This is a sci-fi thing, isn't it? If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her?
I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because You're special.
I'm special?
You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it
Wow.
a prophecy, if that helps. But it's just the way things are.
Oh my god.
Oh. I didn't know we were special.
Yeah, we're special. Yeah, we got a special hero, princess slaying power.
Of course you're special.
Of course I'm
Why else
special.
would you be here?
Why else would I be here?
If anyone's special here, it's her. That was a nasty trick she pulled on us.
It was nasty. That was a nasty trick she did. That's all.
Right. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
But what if she still has a tiny knife, though? Okay, I'm gonna go to the cabin.
Oh,
Thank you for the head pat, Jade.
before you go any further,
Rower.
she will lie. She
Yes.
Couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful.
How do you look out for a
Just
tiny
stay
knife?
Focused, and you'll be fine.
Can I just like parry her? I mean, I'm bad at parrying in Dark Souls games, so maybe I shouldn't parry her.
The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken
Oh.
boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
This blade is cursed. She got out. She cursed the blade. She was pissed that we fucked up last time with her and didn't like slay her in the other double entendre meaning of the word, and then went back downstairs, pretended to lock herself back up, left the dagger up here.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to
That
do
mirror
this
wasn't
right.
there before either. The cabin is different.
Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
But it was, though.
So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
Let's make a, I want to stab the mirror. You didn't say anything about a mirror on the wall?
Because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Or is
There's
there?
definitely a mirror. There isn't.
Can you two stop arguing? It's stressful enough in here without all of this extra noise.
Welcome in, Serena. It's good to see you. How are you doing? Serena's wonderful, and at some point in the future, she's going to be streaming, and her model is fucking incredibly hot. I care about whether I'm being lied to. I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am. You're right. It doesn't matter.
As do I. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about
You
something
can't
so
see the
obvious? What
mirror.
good
It
would
is
make
a
you
separate
that you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be
metaphysical entity in the room. I go to the
done.
mirror.
Walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror
Reach
clean with
forward
my
and rub your hand
bird
against
dinosaur
the cabin
hand.
wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago.
Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us.
You're much hotter. Oh my god. Do not make me riz you. Don't make me do it. I don't know what I was gonna say. I was gonna say a whole lot of other risque things. But I'm being good. I'm being good today. Make him riz you? He has -5 riz. I got on 3 different dates with 3 different anime ladies last night. What do you mean? What do you? Granted, one of them only agreed out of pity to date me after I called her like 5 times over the course of a week. And sometimes back to back, asking when she's free.
The air seeping up from below.
And then she fed me a cookie that made me audibly shit my pants in her room and then pass out.
You can hear what sounds
But sometimes
like the
dates are like
screaming
that.
of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here,
Do
Slayer
it.
would probably be doing her a favor.
That's right. Scraping. I told you she has something. I told you.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains.
It could be
dragging
anything,
across
bro.
the floor. I am
begging you to get out of your head. Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
Could be anything, bro.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
There's something different about the intonation of her voice.
With that voice.
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us. Like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
Stoic do be getting around the week. It's true.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view.
Oh
her
no, she's
sharp
cute.
eyes following you
She's
from
giving me an
across the
anime
room.
uwu face.
I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally, somebody. Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not.
This
falling
is
for
a
that,
fucking
are
puppet.
we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't.
This is a
hide
puppet.
that
This is a
threatening edge to her
simulation in the
voice.
Star Trek
She
room.
just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
If she sounds threatening, it's because
Okay,
her
chat.
mask is already
You get
slipping.
behind her
She knows why you're
and
here.
then stab her,
You are
and then
armed,
I will get
after
in
all.
front of her and kiss her on the face.
What are you waiting
Give her lots of
for?
smooches.
You are here to rescue me,
As one
right?
does. There's a lot of dialogue options, huh? If I come there, you're gonna stab me. Do you remember what happened last time? I know you have a knife. Drop it. I'd like to trust you, but you're being suspicious. Can we talk things through? I don't have the key. We killed each other last time. I don't want to. Look, I know you're mad. What happened after you died last time? What if we're both honest with each other? I was sent from here to stop you, and you slapped my throat last time. Nobody has to die. What are you gonna do if I let you out? Okay, fine. I'm coming closer to free you. Yeah, I'm not trusting this. Bye. Screw it. And then slay the princess. What if I just do it again? I feel like that's I don't know, that's a boring option. If I come close to you, you're going to stab me? No, I know she is. Do you remember what happened last time? Of course she does. I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it. And then the world descends. I'd like to trust you, but you're being suspicious. Okay. Can we just talk things through? I don't have the key.
Oh, you don't. Okay, I see. I have an idea. You should come over here and stare directly at the chains. You won't be able to find a key if you don't know what it's supposed to look like, so you better come right within close staring distance just to be sure.
That does not make any sense right now, you witch. How am I supposed to identify what a key looks like based off of the hole, man? Listen to what you're saying. You're going to stab me.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she
Fuck
is
you.
going to stab us if we get close
Okay,
to
there
her.
I am. I'm typing and sending, but not showing in chat. Sometimes it takes it a minute for it to realize that you're in here. I subscribed to you and shoot me today. Later, though, having card issues. If subscribing in some way improves your quality of life and it might by giving you access to a bunch of emotes that people seem to really like and gives you ad-free viewing and so on and so forth, then absolutely do it. If it happens, when it happens, you know, that's totally fine. I'm just glad that you're here. We're little fire guys now. She seems very stabby. OBS has me stressed, but I understand a little now. Serena, if you have any questions at any time about anything OBS related, I know just enough to be dangerous, so you can just ask me any questions. I'll just sit there and answer whatever questions you might have. Some of it is some of it is tied to like your hardware specs and things like that, but we should be able to figure that stuff out pretty easily. That's dialogue. That woman is too suspicious. As long as you shoot me in Franny's stream, I will live. She just wants to give you a hug, a sharp one, pointy, a bad pointy, many pointy things like sticks.
She certainly feels threatening. Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't
What if
mean
we get
she has the
married?
means to actually do it. But you know who is armed?
What if we get married? What if I marry her?
So stop second guessing yourself and do your job. But on
Don't tell
nerves,
Shumi.
all the more reason to jump into the
But I'm gonna
deep
smash
end
this
and deal with her
princess.
right now before you waste
Before this
any
day
more
is
time getting
over.
stuck in your head.
You're gonna stab me. I want to trust you. Nobody has to die. Okay, what are you gonna do if I let you out?
All sorts of things, which is why I think that's a great
Okay, well, that I
idea.
need specifics,
I
though.
would love to not be chained up down here. Being chained up is so boring, and I crave fresh and new activities to broaden my horizons.
You ain't chained, though, man.
Please don't let her out of here.
Believe it or not, I think I'm actually with him on this.
Yeah, voice of the cheated and I go way back.
Okay, but what if
He
all of
gets
this
me.
is just a misunderstanding? There has to be room for this to be a misunderstanding.
Did I unlock a dialogue option? Okay, fine, I'm coming closer for you. Better not try anything. No, she's gonna stab me. Activities like stabbing or cutting or murdering. If I say this to her, she's gonna be like,
Yes,
what?
I mean,
No.
maybe. I've never done any of those things, but there is something alluring about the sound of it.
Oh no, she's down. I'm telling her, down.
I think it would also be fun to do other activities like look at a bird or touch
Chad,
a
all
tree.
I'm saying is that if I marry the princess instead of slaying the princess, then we get like a treasury, right? We get a treasury, and then I move to the place with the best internet connection on the planet, because there's no amount of money that matters anymore at that point, right? Because we've married royalty. And then I can stream 4K 120 FPS in 40 years when Twitch fucking gets it together and starts like only recently have they started suggesting that you could request beta access for streaming at 1440p. Wow. Amazing. YouTube's been there for like 5 years, bro. YouTube lets you stream at like like 15,000 kbps at like 1440p. Like,
Okay, now listen.
go for it, marry her, fall in love. The princess scares me. She's gonna stab me.
You're not actually buying this, are you?
No, I'm not. She's doing that. She's doing this snarky intonation, man. She's gonna kill me.
Yes, I would like to look at a bird.
I would like to look at a
We
bird.
can look at a bird later. But if we look at a bird now, we wouldn't have to be here.
I want to look at the bird. I agree.
He has a point.
Welcome in, Carbon Jam. Good to see you. Carbon Jam is a very cool 3D modeler guy,
Just make
And a robot.
decision already.
and we love him. She sounds like she's a robot. Yeah, there is like a mechanical twinge to her to the way that she be speaking to me right now. Yeah, I'm not trusting this. Bye. Screw it. No, dude. If I turn, she stabs me in the back, and if I say screw it, she's gonna kill us both. Don't try anything. Yeah, nobody has to die. I mean, maybe. No, I do have to slay the princess, so that's not true. What if we're both honest with each other? Yeah, what if I just talk to her?
That doesn't sound like me.
There you go again, talking up delusions about a past life experience that clearly didn't happen. Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's
Maybe we
obviously
are.
lying through her
Maybe it's
teeth.
not about you. The princess is gonna cut off your cock. That's why I'm not turning. I'm not getting any closer. I'm not turning my back to her.
I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start.
If the
Someone
narrator
else has to
really
be
had my best interest in mind, he wouldn't tell me, because fuck you, that's why every time I ask him what she's capable of.
Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell.
I don't
she's
think you know what the
lying.
color pink is, by the way.
What she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping.
Is that not
or
pink?
Time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
Is that not pink? No, Exo, you picked the purple one, I think. I don't know. It's magenta? Then you fucking you do the color palette then. You send me the pink that you mean. Okay? You send me the pink that you mean, and I'll make the adjustment. Actually, no, I'll do you one better. You Discord message me. Discord message me and say the word pink. Because if I'm not gonna remember this conversation in 3 hours. I'm just not. Damn, I just played the game yesterday. He said Laban Samaritan. Welcome in, Laban, to YouTube chat. How are you doing, my friend? I hope you are well. Are you playing Barotrauma with the others on Sundays? Just curious. What happened after you died last time?
That's funny. You're funny. I'm not dead.
Okay, so-
I can't have died.
How many more times does she have to vaguely threaten you before you finally decide you're ready to deal with her?
Or maybe we are the dangerous ones. Yes, because I'm here to kill her.
Really still figuring out our angle.
I'm here to kill her, but
We
she
don't
got
have the
out. She's got a
luxury of
tiny
watching this
knife.
from a distance.
I know that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think I'm in a position of
I would like,
luxury?
but not time for now. I get you. I feel that.
You're acting like you are.
Committing to anything that's like not stream prepping or making streams better or creating things for stream or streaming itself scares me, and it shouldn't.
And maybe you should behave with a little more humility.
But it always seems like the task list is never ending, so if I do anything that's like quote unquote purely for fun instead of for fun and then also conducive to streaming, it scares me.
No, I have my dignity.
Is magenta the pink is lighter? What are you all, some kind of colorologists now? Huh? You all got your degree in color school, huh? Is that it? Yeah, you just walk outside and it's like it's colors everywhere, man. It's colors everywhere. You're able to just like identify what each color is. Using its crayon word. You're like, actually, that's not cyan, that's azure, that's pearlescent azure. That's how you sound. I'm sorry, but you're also right. It does look magenta to me. I'm a makeup artist, so yeah, okay, well then carry on.
Fine, and we'll continue to treat you exactly.
I had to restart my phone, who's dead but not dead. We're at a standoff right now. If I come okay, so I'm just gonna kill her. Nobody has to die. Approach the princess. Screw it. Yeah, just slay the princess.
The princess falls silent, her smile unwavering as you charge across the room. Okay, she hasn't pulled out a knife yet, and her hands are still behind her back. I think we can do this. I think we can win. We just have to strike now, but make sure you keep your eyes on those hands.
Need to stab her in the mouth. Because she's going to bite your face off, dude. I've seen this look before.
But your focus is broken by the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat. Whose meat? Not ours, right? Hers at first, then yours.
Hee
hee.
What did she even hit us with? You stare down at your chest and at the long, thin blade.
Where did she get a sword, bro?
And then the red, angry slit along the flesh of her thigh, where the blade had been nestled just a moment ago.
What?
It's still lodged in her leg, emerging from her knee, hinging up and out of her body like.
Oh no, is this a cyberpunk thing, dude? Or she has the mantis blades?
Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
She could just project metal out of her body now.
Did I know?
With a twist of her knee and a painful squelch, she does just that.
Why is my flame red and not blue? You have to change it. You have to click on, you have to hover your mouse over your screen, and then there's gonna be a little button that pops up that says Stream Avatars. You click on Stream Avatars button, and then it should. Jade knows how to do it. So she's one of them bio robots. It's like a ghost in the shell thing. I get it. The arms race.
You're on a path in the woods. No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over,
you just did two different purples. One of them is definitively purple.
We're starting in
the other one we're at an impasse on, because like you see magenta, but magenta is basically pink. It's functionally pink. Anybody that looks at it that isn't like a color lord will understand what it is that they're looking at. They'll be like, nah, bro, that shit's pink.
What? The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do? I feel dizzy.
I'm actually going to copy this. Hover over stream. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to make it like a... Nightbot command. So you don't have to, like, keep repeating it. I'm actually going to do it now. Nightbot. Custom, new command. Hang on, while I'm doing this. This one. Avatar. Avatar's choice? What the fuck is that? Sprite. What is that? Sprite. There we go. You ruined my thing with your silly creed, you stinky Rombuzz. What do you mean your thing? You didn't do a thing. You didn't redeem anything. What do you mean?
Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I?
What do you mean? Tell me what you mean. Tell your dad what you mean.
Who holds the cards now? Nobody. Nobody holds.
Oh, I also need to
cards.
check
That's
to
how it's
see
always
why.
been. That's unfortunately how reality works.
How to stop sprite from popping up in center of screen. I don't know if I can actually stop that. Do you guys like it when you're basically announced as like a little flame sprite?
The circle's getting smaller and smaller.
It does make kind of just like hopping into the chat and
We have to fight.
being hidden impossible. You added my aqua, yay! See, I know colors.
Good. It's better that way. Without a fight, no one can win. And if no one can win, then nothing has any meaning.
Great. So obviously.
Welcome in,
you've
Dead
already been
Potato
there.
King.
How
Good to
many
see you.
times?
How you doing?
This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart.
I killed the princess
You realize
once,
that every time you
and then
fail,
the
she
princess
escapes, and the
did a
entire
ghost in the
world
shell
is
thing the
damned to
second time.
destruction, right? That can't be right.
This
That's
is
too
a
much
time where I
responsibility.
smash. I'm doing well. How are you? I'm a little bit eepy, but I'm counterbalancing that with a Ghost Energy drink, Welch's brand grape juice flavor, and granola bars.
Nah.
And I'm
impossibly
feeling
high stakes
feeling
make the
pretty
fight
good.
so
I'm feeling pretty
much
good.
better.
Let's just stay focused, shall we?
I can't even imagine how much time this guy must have spent on voice
The only
acting.
furniture of note is a bent metal table. A pristine blade perched. We take it. Okay, sure. You take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
This feels right.
I'm gonna go down
We just
there.
have to keep our senses sharp.
That's right. We've got to be able to.
I'm gonna
win
go down
eventually.
there and I'm gonna kiss her on the mouth.
We'll win eventually.
With
And
consent.
we might even win now.
That's a fighting spirit I like to see. You could all learn a thing or two from this one.
Hell yeah.
I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how
I was showing
are we
Shumi the
supposed to
shout-out
get
thingy.
down there?
No, but she can use her eyes. No, because the Creed thing is using a different part of the screen. So like what you did, the shout out thing that you did appeared in the chat section, which is distinct from like the viewing section. You see?
You walk through the door.
So I didn't actually do anything. So you got mad at me for no reason.
Right? But there isn't a door. It's just
Admit
that
your
mirror
error
again.
to me now
There isn't
and
a mirror. You really
apologize.
messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality.
Duel? How are you dueling me?
I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other sense...
If it's in our way, let's just break it and move.
Are we
on.
fighting? Oh my god, we are fighting. What the fuck? Approach the mirror.
Make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping.
This stream is such a relief from the other daytime
You
stream
really must think
drags.
You're looking at a mirror.
So true, pry
that
bars.
doesn't exist.
And
Just reach forward
here, you get what's left of the ham in the fridge, which is like 2 slices that I fucking butchered to pieces because I was giving a little bit to Ellie, and then I was putting the rest in the sandwich, and then I just left the rest in kind of like a shambled heap of strips of ham strips. But you can have them if you want. I also have a giant fucking jar of yellow banana pepper rings that you can have if you want them. On my desk, there's these. Got these. You want this? Huh? Is this what you want? You don't care about me, you just want my junk. Can you please? Focus. 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 Why isn't it focusing? Focus. Focus on the... There we go. Jesus. You want this? Huh? It's got real simple ingredients. It has ADHD. I love banana peppers. I'm junkless as well. No, you got junk. You got junk, girl. But like in like a good way, in like a hot as shit way.
Let's just fumble for the
I'm back. Did he die horribly? Twice. I got ghosted in the shell once. And then it was like mutually assured destruction again. But that game is really good. Bear Trap, I know I'm replying to you like 10 minutes ago, Samaritan, you might already be gone, but you're talking about Bear Trap or Slay the Princess. Damn, Stoic Strong. It's true. I do have streamer luck.
Reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open.
The mirror is an allegory.
And the mirror's gone. How surprising.
You got junk, girl. It's not something I thought I'd hear. Yeah, but I meant it in like complimentary wise. That's what I meant.
It was never there. Just an illusion.
Let's just get to the princess already. I didn't care about the mirror.
Is my guy
before.
crazy?
I care about it even less now.
Guess it's time for us to see.
But like in a flattering way.
Just stay focused and you'll be
fine. There are plenty of people out there that inject like cement mix into their butt to make it big before they die of cement poisoning. Which is a really sad fact that my brain just gave me, so I appreciate it for that. You know, some people like having junk in the trunk.
On the basement stairs.
Literally and figuratively.
And flat and metallic.
I have a cement butt? Yeah, you do.
Ramp. It quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
As it happens, you're not supposed to inject cement mix into your butt.
Your body tumbles onto the basement floor.
Nah, bro. Dude, look at her. She's angular, man. She's made out of sheet metal now, dude. Is this like Mega Man? Are we playing Mega Man right now? Is this... What kind of Pokemon is this?
Hi. It looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. But don't worry about how bad you did last time.
Okay, so you do remember. Not supposed to inject. You're not supposed to inject it in your butt.
She's got another.
You're supposed to put it in like foundations and shit, which is all I know. I know nothing about construction. Thank you for the fact too. I love hearing that with my whole entire soul.
Pride makes us dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice, and
did you know that 100% of the people that breathe oxygen eventually die?
Nothing bad has come of it yet.
I am the fact lord.
Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there.
Can you give this woman some kisses? I thought you meant, can you give this woman some issues? I don't know if I can fix her, but I could definitely make her worse.
The past isn't real. There's only here and now.
How about instead of stabbings, we do what the fuck?
Short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood. The empty
nah, dude, she's a Dead Space like necromorph, dude. What the fuck? Insane. I'm turned on by her blades. You would be. You can have her, dude.
She's loose, and she is coming for you.
I played enough Dead Space. I know where this is going.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Shit.
Stop.
She's coming for us, and I'm out of ideas.
We're gonna fight her again. We're gonna have a step up her lip about it. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. Dude, she's a metal demon. Stabbing her, the blade is gonna crack, and then she's gonna chop her dick off. We're gonna appeal to her authority, puff her up a bit. There's no reason we can't talk this out. We're gonna unconditionally surrender. Then she kills us. I'm going to try flirting with her. Yes. Yes. Yes, that one.
Now, I've tolerated quite a bit from you, but this is a bridge too far.
No, I choose the romance option. Your way has sucked. It's got me killed every time. Now we marry.
End the world if you don't stop her.
No, we marry. No, we marry. I'm gonna smash, dude. I'm gonna smash harder than I ever have in my life.
Yeah, do we have to flirt with the murderous monster?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yeah, Stubborn likes it.
I can't say I mind either. If it weren't for all the cheating, I'd say she's pretty cute.
If it weren't for all the cheating. Oh, because of the cheating that she's doing.
Flirt by fighting her, though.
I do want to kill me, but has anyone ever told you how gorgeous you are? I just feel like I really get you, like you, romantically even. Maybe we could hash this out over a date. How about you buy me dinner before impaling me to death?
A
rosy blush.
She loves it. She's giving me blushy crushy, dude.
Across her face.
Oh yeah, I know how this one ends. Oh, I know how this one ends, dude. I know that look. I know that look mean. Oh, dude. Oh man, I might have to put the screen blocker up.
You're the only person I know, so that's a first. You're sweet. I like you.
Yeah, some kind of bird,
also
man.
gorgeous.
You say that in her profile? Oh my god, thanks so much. The narrator says she's loose. Just trying to romance her. Welcome in, King Corgi. Good to see you. King Corgi, if you don't mind, I'm gonna ask you to please stand in for me, be my wingman here, as I as I try to date the princess with necromorph blade arms.
Oh, be damned. This is actually going to
If
work,
it seems like
isn't
I'm
it?
losing her, I need you to like cut in and then act like I need to be somewhere, okay?
Still gonna kill you though.
Or are
Or
you?
not. Oh, I like her. I like her a lot.
Stubborn, you're a freak.
Blush still glowing
Not
on her
it!
cheeks. The princess closes the distance between you, blades flashing. She skewers you.
What?
Ow.
Yes, what did she mean? She's saying.
What worthwhile romance doesn't hurt at least a little bit?
Okay, she didn't actually make contact though, because her blades are
She's even said as much.
blades are not bloody.
Oh, a new one of us.
I think you would keep
I
trying.
thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
I think we're dead, and that's all we'll ever be.
Oh man.
Dead, dead.
Who brought Broken in
dead,
here?
dead.
Knife to meet her, but no can't fix her. Ooh, smitten. Welcome in Jessica Star in YouTube chat. Nice to meet you.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right
No,
now
she
we're
stabbed
extremely
me, and then it
not
took
dead.
me to a portal to another dimension where her and I are gonna lay down by the fire and watch, what was the name of it? I can't remember what it is. It's something, Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been
We're
here?
gonna watch Tucker and Dale versus Evil, which is an unironically good movie that chat should watch.
This is for... No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past
She's
the
crazy. Should I wing it? Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I think you keep trying. She's playing hard to get. What's with the hands in her head? Where can I get me one? You gotta become a VTuber.
I wonder what you're going to
That's
do
the only
next.
thing.
You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
What's with your mouth, though?
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another...
You still should.
Us. Let's see how many...
Imagine
we
sharpening
can
her blades,
There's
though.
gotta be a point where it makes us better than
Yeah,
her.
could she just, like, I don't know, like, suck them back in like a spaghetti noodle?
We don't need any other voices chattering about in here. It'll just confuse us. All we need is to keep fighting.
Yeah, I'll pass on that. As long as we keep moving. We'll win her heart eventually.
I need the voices to shut up so I can concentrate.
Come on, show me something new.
We're gonna fight her again? We're gonna have a sip up her lip? No. We're gonna appeal to her authority? No. She has swords for arms, but we don't. We're panicking. She wins by killing us, right? So let's beat her to it. What, like killing ourselves? Sorry. Unaliving? All these ideas suck. Think of something better. It doesn't work and she kills you again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpires.
None of this is working. Think. Think.
She skewers you. Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. Then you skewer yourself.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Huh. That didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought.
Why?
What's the point? It's all the same.
Oh, I see. I see. We're attacking her over and over and over and over.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
Is she human squishy or is she gonna feel like cuddling with Johnny 5? I don't know what Johnny 5 is,
It doesn't matter how many
but
times this takes.
given
we can't
the underlying
give
sentiment, I
up.
think that you're right.
Okay, let's go again.
Well, Stoic, you can't get a woman no one else would want. She's a metal demon necromorph thing, dude.
Just panic. Flee. She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this
What
works.
am I supposed to do here? Stoic is old enough to know Johnny 5. I know Johnny Bravo.
See? We're
That's
getting
enough to
better.
date me. And by date me, I mean like chronologically. I don't mean romantically.
Okay, yeah. That was
Unless
a
you're
good-
down.
She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels. She skewers you.
Ooh,
Is she
not
getting more and
bad.
more toothy
Real
over time?
tough.
We're getting close to something. Can't you feel it? One last time.
Welcome in, Dutchie. Good to see you. Excuse to just exhibit confidence to get the metal lady. Hey there, baby. Enough about me. Let's talk about me.
One
And Johnny
last time,
Bravo.
That's all we need. Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure.
The
she'll
only thing that's worked in any capacity so far has been deploying the Riz Barrage.
She skewers you.
She blushed,
everything
dude.
goes
That means that there's an
and you
opening.
die.
Mutually assured destruction.
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin and we'll take it from here.
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand.
Ho-ho! What if we throw it out the window?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, throw it out the window,
My
man.
Dead body.
Stanley Parable this shit.
That
Just throw it
was
out.
Very hard. We've died a lot. But I can't say I mind anymore.
Broken, shut up. You're not
Besides,
contributing
what better
anything.
way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a
Yeah,
beautiful-
Smitten. Dude, I was waiting for you, bro. We need to get in
Sure, I
there.
can think of a better way to die.
Yeah, they're all the same, really.
How
No,
about we stop
Smitten and I
thinking
know
about
exactly
horrible
what we
ways
need to
die?
do.
I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything. The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top.
Yeah, you right. You right about that one, Obtuse. You right about that one. Bang up a gown, bang a wing up a ang up a ang up a gown, bang a wing up a gown, chicken wing up a gown, bang a wing up a gown, bang a wing up a gown.
There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them.
Brown chicken, brown cow. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, leave it to the
Are you
pros.
sure that she's not sporting an extra appendage, dude? At this point, she's basically just like she is just a necromorph.
Narrator,
She's a hot necromorph.
stride through the door and towards our
Or she's like a
destined
combination of
final encounter
necromorph from
with
Dead
our
Space
Tsar
along with
lover.
you know, like a Resident Evil like final boss.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only
It's more of a slide. We know. Fine. I'll just
I'm 84 years old. I know many things. Oh yeah, tell me literally everything you know, Dutchie.
Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs, or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this. Don't care. Just want to win. Fine. You make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again?
I should get Chinese food tonight, shouldn't I, chat? I should get Chinese food. Lo Mein is calling my name. There's a Chinese buffet within like 15-20 minutes, and like Chinese buffets, if you want to like get, like, if you want like a cheat code to like get into my good graces, not that you necessarily need one, you just know that it's there. Chinese buffets are how to do it.
I thought I
As they're
actually
starting,
got it.
as technically
I
have
thought
already
because
started,
you're
in like
so
5
many
seconds you
pieces,
can
just
avoid them in
wanted
their
to
entirety
get
by
yourself back
subscribing, which is
together.
free with Amazon Prime.
But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even.
So she can
I
grow
like
one?
that.
Got it? She could probably grow all sorts of stuff. Thank you to my brain for giving me images of what I could mean by that. I appreciate
I
that.
got
That's sick,
something
bro.
ready for you while you were gone.
He hit the
Do you
lottery
wanna
somehow
see it?
convincing Shumi to marry him. True. So he needs whatever he can get.
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it, though. Just you wait, and not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Are you going to say what she does? Do you want me to talk now?
Yes.
Well, yeah, she says she has something new.
I want to hear about the new thing.
I want to hear about the new here. I want to hear about the new thing
Yeah,
too.
me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing. Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
Princess
What the
skin twists.
fuck, dude? She's an SCP, bro. I fucking hate that.
Then it erupts. It becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All the
So she's like a fear and hunger monster, or she's like from Lobotomy Corporation. Dude, we could probably get somebody.
furiously in its
What are they called?
chest.
P boxes? E boxes? From Lobotomy Corporation?
Are you ready for what comes next?
How am I supposed to kill this thing with a knife?
Holy shit!
Yeah, holy shit, it's right. How do you want me to do this?
She's gorgeous.
Romance it. Nah, not now. You romance it.
Divine.
You do it.
Yes.
I'll make sure to build a Chinese buffet for you next time I get the chance. Yes!
Do you think
Who knew that all I needed for my own personal Chinese buffet was to just ask nicely? Throw her out the window. What window and with what hands, dude?
painful? How is she still alive? Heart's still beating, that's all she needs. This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up. She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
You have to go for the weak point. Have you guys never played RPGs before?
Joke. I hate
Or action games?
We're screwed.
That's a Freudian slip. I'm thinking about RPGs right now. I think about RPGs all the time.
All right, what just happened? It's so quiet.
Him too.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
Undertale moment. Undertale moment. I'm filled with determination. You do not act, and yet through that inaction, your body moves on its own. The princess strikes you as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else. I have taken in the Dune spice. I have taken in the Dune spice, and I have become Lisan al-Gaib, Princess Slayer.
You're incredible.
I've become a presage. I am predicting her movements, anticipating them before she anticipates them herself, before the neurons fire in her brain. My blade already plunges into her heart. I realize I haven't followed you here. Oops, hello. That's fine, box cutter. That's all good. I just want you to be happy. That's all I've ever wanted. Following me now, following me later. At another time and space. Maybe I'm following you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your heart's pound and the faster the momentum volleys between you. And endlessly building crescend and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition and hers strikes too. Both strikes are lethal, neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. Hey, could she do that? Do not get to see each other die. Something has taken her away. It's left something else in her place. Approach the mirror. Want a nugget? Like a chicken nugget? Yeah. Why are you offering nugs? I know that I'm saying that I want a chicken nugget, X-ray specs, but you're gonna not give me a nugget. You're not gonna give me a nugget. You're gonna make some trite comment, and then you're gonna be like, well, too bad. Get your own. I guess you should get your own though. I'm waiting for it. Yeah, dude. Yeah, you know I'm right. You have a psychological tell, X-ray. When I predicted you successfully, you post that little animated cat eating chips out of a bag with a human hand. I've got your number. I've got all of your numbers. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What those hands do, though. What are you? The gift of a fragile vessel? Is this the end of the world? Let her out of there. Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? What happens now? Attack the entity or destroy your body. If no. Is this the end of the world? No. Let her out of there. Yeah.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
Okay, but like you're telling me there's a chance though. You're telling me like there's a chance? Like I know that POV, my face when, there are some changes that can never be undone, but there are some tears that can never be unshed. But they have been shed though. They have been shed.
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
A lady, ow, 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 what did you bring me? This one's sharp. And do we know each other? What happens now?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
It's because it is my destiny to smash. Are you what sent me to slay the princess?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
So I just want to let it be known that I was given like a 5-inch knife to kill this thing. You gave me a dagger. You gave me a minimalist option to deal with an SCP. What did you expect? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? No, do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing.
I can tell that I'm on some sort of timer because the arms are extending.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Nothing comes here but us. Yeah, yeah, you right on that one. Oh, you right. You right on that one. You right. You right on that one. For sure. First time seeing blind and new playthrough, both good by the way. This is completely blind. This is my first time ever playing this. I know of it. I've known of it to know what to expect, to like warn people that there's some body horror shit in it. Sorry, it might not be easy to hear me over the shoppy skeleton. I think you can hear me. Jessica, what I'm saying is that over the shoppy skeleton is that this is my first time playing through this. We're probably not going to finish it. So essentially what's happening for those of you that are joining us in the midst of these themed weeks that we've been doing. Last week was horror week. This week is visual novel / romantic Sims. Next week is going to be determined by you. At the top of the chat, you can, on Twitch, at the top of chat on Twitch, you'll see a link. You can also go to my socials. My socials are also on YouTube. Follow me on everything, like and subscribe, whatever. And there's a poll in each of the places, each of the socials, even on Threads. If you're like one of the 20 people that uses Threads, then you can help determine what the next theme week is going to be. ! Discord to keep up to date on things that happen. Big things, chat. Big things happening all the time right now to you. I'm behind you. I'm behind you. You get nervous. You turn around, and then suddenly I'm not there. And then you just whisper to yourself, well, that was weird. It felt like somebody was here. And you get up, okay? My stream is still going. Nothing has changed. You go to the bathroom. You go to the bathroom, and then suddenly you notice that the light was on. That's strange. You look in the mirror, and instead of your face, you see my face. You see my face, and then suddenly you are me. And you look up at your hands, and they're my hands. And then you wake up. You fell asleep at your desk. You fell asleep at your desk, and now you're watching the stream again. What a ghost story. Yeah, so you could choose what the next themed week is gonna be. You could choose what the next themed week is gonna be. The choices are Boomer Shooter, which apparently one person wants. What were the other options? I should know this. Let me find out. Let me find out what my own options are. Shitter says I can reach up to 100k more users now by spending $300. No, thank you. Mystery Dungeons, Boomer Shooters, Mecha, or Horror Week #2. I think that Horror Week #2 is winning. People like to watch me play horror games a lot. And if it wins again, it'll probably be like another mix of like survival horror, you know, typical horror games. Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
My head's a black hole. I don't have tears for real. I'll be the judge of that. Give me your tears now. Franny wouldn't say no to a nugget. I'm gonna go ask Franny instead. Yeah, because I caught you. Because I caught you out. You're gonna go over there and you're gonna say, hey, Franny, do you want a nugget? Stoic doesn't want the nugget. And then he's gonna say something along the lines of pee-pee, poo-poo, dick jokes. And then you're gonna do the fucking cat eating chips out of a bag with a human hand emote, and then you're gonna come back over here and say that you gave him a nugget. I know how this goes down. I'm prescient. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are
I miss Silent Hill 2, sadly. My reaction would be, what the fuck, Stoic, did you snatch my body in exchange for this momentarily, you damn perverted old man? Also, I'm back after a phone call. Thanks, X-Ray. How do you obtain a black hole's tears? Very carefully. And all the way down to the elbow. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
No, like specifically, like are you like an SCP? Or are you like a fear and hunger monster? Solitary lights, what do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network.
Okay, so you are an SCP.
I wish to be more.
What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Okay, but like when does the dating sim element come in? The gift of the fragile vessel.
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond.
I guess I do produce space radiation though. Hell yeah, you do. Uh-huh, you know I'm right. She would be fun in a male harem. So true, fulfill your destiny. She has hands-on experience. I'm not sure you remember going to my parents' house years ago, just got DoorDash, Chick-fil-A, wish me luck. I do remember your house. In fact, I weirdly, distinctly remember your house.
She is cruelty, but she is also joy.
Your parents' house, that is. How's your mom doing? I'm sorry, that's not appropriate.
Do not know her. She is exactly
I'm better than that. I'm a self-help life advice VTuber. The being an SCP isn't necessarily a red flag, just saying. I just want it to be like the bowl of candy one. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Persona? But were you always the princess, or you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one
It actually does, yeah.
another ends?
Somebody's gotta tell me what's going on, man. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit.
Where's the hole on this thing, man?
A creature of perception. She can make you forget.
Oh wait, I found it.
If only you believe her to be able to.
I'm there at the moment. Not easy to get to. She misses you.
Bring me more perception.
As do they all.
So that I may be whole. And perhaps then we will know our freedom.
My mom takes my phone from me when she hears your sexy voice. She rubs it all over herself until I snatch it back. It's unfortunate having this effect on mothers. And yet I do it as easily as I breathe. Do you blame a fish for swimming? A bird for flying? I thought not. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? What do I do if I don't let you do this to me? I was said to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world if I help you. Is that what you're gonna do?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find.
Okay, so like that's a roundabout way of saying no.
The rest will find their own way home.
What do you do if I don't let you do this to me?
We'll be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished. Dry.
I can fix her.
Hollow.
The video game. How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
Aren't you scared I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
I was sent to slay the princess.
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You have a boss weak point in your chest. I'm pretty sure all I have to do is just like hit the gritty on that and you're dead. You're gone.
How
You're being
can I
semantic.
know? I am flickers in something sprawling.
Actually, I'm just a metaphysical horror, from places beyond your comprehension. Technically...
I'm not going back.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Wait forever.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone.
Any hole is a goal. I'm going to I'm gonna screen cap that King Corgi, and I'm going to go to this local printer place, and I'm gonna have them make that into a plaque, and I'm gonna put it on my wall. The temptation is overwhelming.
I am not you, but I know.
Then I'm
that I would
gonna have them
return
put it in
before
like
forever
papyrus or
is
some shit.
finished.
Papyrus font.
What textures will you weave for yourself?
Any hole is a
to
goal.
occupy forever?
Quoting Confucius.
Will you place the images of you?
I ordered DD and wish me luck. They
into
find
a
the place. I like where we're
box
going with that. You do me video games and such, right? So he's essentially playing a game where he slays himself. Oh, are you calling me a princess? Oh, go. Tee-hee. Tee-hee and all that. Tee-hee and all that. Will you place the images of you and I in a box for safe gaming?
If you place that box,
Indeed, she can play
will
3
you
different
become
characters in
an
Smash
inhabitant of
Bros.
the world?
She has many hands for many
An
jobs.
imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the
Undertale.
weight
Yes.
of a hand-drawn cage.
I've never played Undertale, but I've ruined it for myself completely. I know everything about it without ever playing it. Don't flip me. Dragons, come on, man. Like, I'm trying to like run a stream right now, bro. Why? Of all the things that you choose to be, it's this way. Need them toes? They do be barking. Welcome in, Dragon Sheepy. Shout out, Dragons Sheepy. Oh, that's what that button does? Yeah, it was 3,000 points. And then people were basically just saving up 3,000 points and then never spending it. Now, unfortunately, I feel like they're just gonna keep 1,000 points. Like the 3,000 points are the new 1,000 points to flip me over for 5 seconds. How have you been, friend? I'm good. I'm now mostly mentally recovered from the pretty messed up way that I was let go at my job. I've been taking my time looking for different jobs and stuff that I might be interested in doing, instead of just like conscripting myself to like another corporation that has a chance of like doing me like the last one did. And yeah, we've just been stream prepping. I'm drinking whatever. Hang on. This Welch's Grape Ghost Energy Drink. If you're gonna try this brand, which I do recommend Ghost Energy drinks. I'm not sponsored. Like, if they want to sponsor me, my business email is brostoicbusiness@gmail.com. But that is like one of the best flavors. Peaches and grape are like the best flavors that they have, hands down. Blue raspberry is like a close third, but nothing touches peaches. Nothing touches Welch's. Did it just force close me? It force closed the game. It's one of them. Is this one of those games that's gonna show me my file explorer in front of everyone? What's that folder that says Sonic Inflation? Never you mind. Never you mind.
You have returned to me. Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side.
Okay, but like, okay, I was gonna say, if you're gonna force close the game, like, please put it back on stream. Stop choosing crashy games that you already tested. Shut up. Shut your mouth. You're right, though, but I think it's having something to do with my NVIDIA drivers. I have to reinstall it. Apparently, I have to reinstall my NVIDIA drivers to possibly fix my crashing issue. The game did that. The game crashed itself because it was like, oh, you're willing to wait forever? What if I just subvert your expectations and force close the game? Some games do that. Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Is the game over? I'm confused. No, it just closed the game. I was going broke, only 20k remaining. Those are supposed to be very good. They are very good. I've had a lot of energy drinks in my lifetime. I just wanted something that doesn't have like 300 calories per can because I'm trying to like cut back on calories. Not that I'm going to even remotely try to convince you that drinking this type of energy drink is healthy. It just doesn't happen to have calories in it. It shifts. It may not have calories in it, but it has like 1,000 milligrams of CarniPure, which I'm not sure if my body necessarily needs 1,000 milligrams of CarniPure every couple of days. But that's what it's getting.
You won't.
It's got electrolytes. Everything goes dark and you die. Fucking Oblivion after 30 hours finally started giving me shit. I think it's because it has some sort of like memory leak or something that you have to get a mod to fix. It's because like the save file just keeps getting bigger and bigger. And the ones and zeros chain larger and larger. Funny sus folders. The next form of the princess is your home address. It doesn't matter. No matter how many tests he does, they will still crash. This game did it on purpose. That's the thing. Is that you happen to notice when it was doing that on purpose.
You're here to
that time was not intended.
If you don't, it will be the
I also checked to make sure that my GPU was not overclocked because I was like, what if it's like an issue where somehow it's causing problems? Like there are other things that I can switch on and off, but I'm just going to assume that's the NVIDIA drivers because NVIDIA has been shit in the last couple of months with lots of reported problems. Oh, sweet. Viva La Revolution. Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Have you considered that? Maybe I'm okay with the world ending.
Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
It doesn't matter. No matter how test he does, it crashes. The game closing itself off is actually intentional. Yeah, listen to Jade.
Some people do. Nihilists.
Jade is Q-coded, adorable pilled, extremely nice, and she's extraordinarily intelligent, so you should listen to her. Maybe the only reason she's gonna end the world is because she's locked up.
The mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because
reverse Uno card at you, Stoic.
She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
I'm not like adorable pilled though. Not like you are.
You decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that.
I'm like psycho-coded. I'm psycho-coded with like
this situation.
A big pile of ancient Greco-Roman philosophy underneath.
Causality doesn't.
I follow you already, but he set the standard high. Can you live up to it? Don't hit her with that. The Jade is very wholesome. She's very cozy. You can also throw plushes at her, which is fun. Because she reacts to it. You can also hose her down with like 10 gallons of water.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about.
And the reason why you would watch Jade, the what you would get out of it is very different, but not any less worth your time than if you were to watch me.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
It's kind of like French vanilla and hazelnut. Like, they both accomplish the same thing as far as creamers go. But like what you experience as you do a massive pull out of your coffee mug is different. There's cat plushie. You sure is saying a lot here about you. That's true. I'm gonna leave.
Seriously? You're just
yes, I'm leaving.
Turn around and leave. Do you even know where you're going?
Well, I got here, didn't I? Like I said, I'm pretty okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of a new dawn beyond our own.
A new dawn if the world ends. There'll just be nothing forever. Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
And then I bump into the force field. The cabin in the woods force field.
Is wrong. Better to wash
he tells me what to do with him, Shumi, so I kind of have to believe him.
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to
I
the
leave
cabin.
again.
How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved.
A very, very nice bit of news is that I checked our YouTube stats, and we're actually almost to the first stage of YouTube partnership, where on YouTube you'll be able to subscribe to me in the same way that you would on Twitch. More of a percentage of what you would support me with on YouTube makes it to me in this situation where we get the first stage of YouTube partnership. You would also get like custom emojis and things like that, the same way that you would on Twitch, if I understand correctly. But ultimately, if you watch from Twitch, there's nothing wrong with staying on Twitch. If you watch from YouTube, there's nothing wrong with watching from YouTube, and so on and so forth. The vast majority of the people that watch me are on Twitch. So if that stays on Twitch, then I'm perfectly content with that. I'm not prioritizing one or the other. I'm just broadcasting to both and reacting to both in real time. There's always going to be some stuff that I can only do on Twitch. So that's probably where I'm going to be prioritizing my focus. If by prioritizing, I mean in like a simple majority sense. Plus Twitch cares about you doing things only for them that you would not be able to do on YouTube. So for example, they would get mad at me if I were to put combined YouTube Twitch chat at the bottom of the screen. They would get upset with me. They only ever want me to show Twitch chat. I can see YouTube chat and Twitch chat, and they're always going to perform different functions. So like people go to YouTube to watch YouTube videos primarily. People go to Twitch to watch streams primarily. That's probably never ever going to change, ever. Like YouTube is better about like stream configuration and things like that, but that's all stuff that I have to worry about. That's nothing that you have to worry about. I'm going to turn around again and I'm going to leave.
Really keen on
YouTube partnership, let's go. Depends on definition of bonks. If I make Jin say, sorry, make Stoic say Jin needs a bonk Stoic, then you have to do it with the pillow because using durable, blunt objects or sharp objects to do mean and hurtful. Not worth it if it's soft. Stoic looks hard. Things you want to consider. Alrighty, I'm going to go do something else. See you around Robot Armfillow. Maybe be a fat boy sometimes. Thank you for hopping in, Maz. Welcome in, Marrow. It's good to see you. Marrow is a lovely alien VTuber. That also is extremely good at drawing and is entertaining and has a wonderful voice and is always playing something interesting. And I feel the pull to collab with them, so maybe I'll reach out and ask them about that sometime. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into doing this? Good, maybe everyone should die. It's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them.
When I said everyone, I meant everyone. That's a pretty large group to just condemn to death over a single princess. And last I checked, you're part of everyone too.
Just sort of words, heart, eyes, motherfucker, that'd be cool.
And slaying her is really in your best
if I did my
interests as
job,
well.
if I have any self-respect at all, I'll have already put your name in my collab cheat sheet. Let's see if I need to punch myself in the balls. Collab stream theme ideas. Marrow. Nope, time to punch myself in the balls.
Alright, we're putting chocolate on the outside of the glass like a fucker.
0 collab with.
Now, oh, you don't want to touch the glasses, you'll get your hands all chocolatey. That's not enough caramel to shake a dick at.
That's not enough caramel to shake a dick at. I have like 50 other full screen meme wipes that I need to add to my stream deck, dude. I have a whole fucking folder. Oh, I have a whole folder that I need to upload, man.
Alright. I actually love the sound of glass and ice cubes shaking. I don't know.
Like You Are Dead song from
That,
Total Distortion.
looks like
I'm gonna
spray
eat one of these fucking granola bars because I'm already feeling myself getting a little bit ungy.
Alright. What's in
I'm
there?
a little bit ungy right now.
Damn. That's a lot of shit.
I'm gonna go for the peanut butter. I've already convinced myself we're
I
gonna
hope
get
you don't
Chinese
have
food
to
tonight.
take a long drive to work. You're gonna have a mudslide in the car. That's some fancy ass shit to get all that chocolate on the outside of the fucking glass.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one
I could do this all day, dude.
or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you.
I'm not gonna stop for like another 2 hours.
With the princess.
If this whole stream is me just going back down the trail, then that's just how it's gonna be. I start walking in a different direction.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
Whatever. Askers.
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange
Askers in chat.
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of...
Oh no, dude. Is the cabin following us?
Through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
Okay, but is there a princess in each one of these?
In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately...
These checklist granola bars are pretty good. I do recommend them.
Wait,
they're not that expensive compared to other granola bars, so if you're gonna buy a granola bar that doesn't have corn syrup in it, this is the one for you.
But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
My favorite thing about this model is that you can see me chewing in real time. How immersive for you.
You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
It's like you're really here chewing the granola bar with my teeth.
You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness, but it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
What?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the
end wait, is there a wall now?
There's a cabin, and in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Huh?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it...
if I can't run away from the cabin, then I'm just staying here in the woods.
Oh, that's clever. A little boring, though. It's extremely boring. Can we really do that?
Whatever. I do what I want.
Just do nothing. No, you can't just do nothing.
I am gonna do nothing.
Do something.
I have a whole stream deck of memes, dude.
Alright, so it's decided. Even if it's boring, we're going to do nothing forever.
Oh yeah. But doing nothing is doing something, that's right. Inaction is still an action. It's still a choice.
Continue to waste everyone's time and do nothing. Wait, can you still hear me?
What is that weird feeling? It's like I'm barely...
Welcome in, Virtue Bro. Virtue Bro is a 2-inch tall mouse man who plays a wide variety of games, including Souls-likes and Spot the Difference games and
well, it's not nothing.
Ligma Balls.
Sure.
Ligma Ball simulators.
We messed up.
What's happening? How's it going? Oh, it's gone. I just ate a peanut butter granola bar and then chased it with Welch's brand grape juice energy drink, and then I'm just standing here in the middle of the woods. I'm sitting here in the middle of the woods and trying to leave, and everywhere I left, I kept going back to the cabin. Whomst is occupied by a princess that we're supposed to slay, but she's like an SCP. She's like an SCP demon. She's a fear and hunger monster. And a Ghost in the Shell character. So I'm trying to leave, and so because I can't leave, because the game has erected a giant wall around me, I'm just fading into nothing. The world around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by a textured nothing. You find yourself in long quiet. Once again, memory returns. There's a distant rumbling and sound of many sounds. Undulations, pulse louder as something other comes close. You already know what dwells in the empty spaces. The hands, the fingers, Tri-finger butthole. Elden Ring, anybody? Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities from find your consciousness wrapped around themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Confusion. Why are you here? I am unfinished. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. It's useless to us if it doesn't bring more gifts. Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. A wagging finger. There's only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I am our only salvation.
You're on a path. You're here to slay.
Okay. I have forgotten again. I do not remember anything. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? No. Forget I'm not doing this. Can't somebody else do this?
Unfortunately, you're the only one who can pull this off. I don't make the rules. I wish I did.
Noise. This games look interesting, like the art style a lot. It's one of those expectations subversion games, including but not limited to crashing your game. It crashes itself. For once, it's the game crashing itself on purpose and not accidentally. It's cute. I mean, the voice acting is good. The princess is cute until she's not. Do I get some sort of reward?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Can you tell me what the prize is going to be for doing a good job?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you.
A special reward for me, the special boy?
I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
Yo, like the sex? Hey. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution.
You make your way up the short. A warning. Before you. She will lie.
She will lie, she will cheat. Okay, so last time he was like, you fucked up by talking to her. Don't talk to her, just grab the weapon. I take the blade. I enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase for her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one.
Welcome in, Sasahiro. This game is so good. Did you get the skeptic yet? I have not gotten the skeptic yet. I've got, well, no, I think the skeptic said something at one point, but that was the only time that he ever spoke up.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of
my food arrived for whoever cares. I care. I want your food. Give me your food. No, just continue down the stairs.
You're still listening to reason.
Don't say anything. I'm going to stab her in her mouth.
And lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist.
I'm gonna stab her in her mouth.
Far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful.
Is she really a threat to the world?
You love him so much.
Focus on the task at hand.
You and I do go way back, so I will absolutely take your word for it.
You are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I want to find this smitten again. I want to do the romance route. Seal your nerves and step forward. I'm not saying anything. I'm just going to stab her in the face because the narrator did not lie to me. He would not just be like, you fucked up because you said what your intentions were and that somehow allowed her to manifest a dagger to kill you.
Oh? No talking then? Fine.
I'm going to give the game the benefit of the doubt.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have...
I'll tell you, I'm having a mouth orgasm, so I can't respond like a smartass while mid-mouth climax. What did you get?
So,
did you say you got Dunkin' Donuts?
Just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now...
She is not unarmed. She has a tiny knife.
End this.
To slay the princess.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh, this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed.
Oh, okay, so I did just have to slay the princess. Like, I just had to listen to the narrator.
Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Man, you don't just stick it in, you gotta twist it. All right. And then you gotta use the knife. You know what I'm saying, chat?
It's like she's convinced she can't.
Do you get what I'm alluding to? I'm referring to intercourse.
Yes. Even as she lays there
Haha,
dying,
sex.
she entirely believes herself
That's right.
to be alive and well.
Yeah, dragons gets it.
But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing.
Well, that was
moments
easy.
Ago. That arrogant look still plastered on her
See,
face.
that's the problem, is that I tried talking to her, and then that's why she turned into an SCP.
But is it over?
I just had to do the job.
Over.
Wow. Wow, what? No, Serena! Serena, come on. Why stab this beautiful soul? Because she has mantis blades from Cyberpunk. Of course it is. She's dead.
Exactly. It's over. With your work done, you make your way back.
Yeah,
up
now
the
I just
stairs,
leave.
Closing the door to the
Now I
basement
just leave. I go back home. I fire up OBS, load up my VTube studio, fuck with my VBridger settings for like the 8,000th time.
Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
We haven't, dude.
You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something.
Her body saves war for 20 minutes. Jin. Jin, that's you can't say
One of these days that will sink
Jin,
in
you can't
and
say
help
that.
ease your guilty conscience.
That's fricked up, man. Don't you? I need you to reflect. Do some introspection. Fucking come back to fucking dead bodies and shit. No, I didn't do that. I left right away.
But that day isn't today.
You are a hero. You killed an innocent child. I mean, she is not what she appears to be.
You open the cabin door.
That's all I'm
ready
saying.
to return to a world saved from
Is that
certain doom.
maybe that's what she believes that she is. But that's up
A world
until
saved
the
from
mantis
certain
blades
doom
come out.
isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all.
So I
Where a
am
lush
a
forest stood
manifestation
moments
of her.
ago, the only thing in front
And
of
she
you
is
now
a solipsist. I do not
vast
exist
emptiness of some
unless she
place
believes that I
far
do.
away. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry.
The narrator
You'll be
is the
safe
real
here.
bad guy.
This
Is that right?
good. Everyone is happy.
You'll be happy. Wait, is this my prize? This sucks. This is my prize. Thank you.
I'm just happy that you're happy. I knew you'd like it.
Let me tell you one thing. The narrator is one stingy son of a gun.
This is what's best for everyone.
I knew from the moment that he opened his
Trust
mouth he was being a dick to me. I just didn't know in what way.
Time
I'm pretty good
passes.
at getting a read on people
You
pretty
can't be
quickly.
sure if it's days
And this guy
or
was
months
bitch-coded.
Or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
Are you just telling me?
We're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
I'm fine with this cabin being in like a metaphysical black hole if it has fiber internet. Did you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're
Are
happy.
we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
No, we're happy. I'm happy. No, we're happy. I'm
Really?
sure.
Well, if you ever change your mind, just
No, thank you for the
let me know,
hydrate.
I guess.
I want the flames to be a motive, like click them and they jump. You should be able to make your character jump or do things. By typing, well, maybe it's not typing. You should be able to do it with the extension. You can challenge someone to a duel. So, for example, which I learned through Jade. Jade is responsible for me doing this. Duel Dragons Sheepy. Now, I've challenged Dragon Sheepy to a duel. He can hit accept or decline within 50 seconds. If he hits accept, then our two little flames will fight each other. This is all new tech to me. This is all new tech to me. Maybe you could type like !jump in chat to make your little flame sprite jump. I have to check my settings. Yeah, see, now our little flames are fighting.
More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is.
Murder? Fuck? Kill again.
Happy still has plenty.
Did that work? Did you jump when you typed jump? The flamethrower? Congratulations to Dragon Sheepy for winning the duel. That's not gonna slide. Timeout. Dragons. Sheepy. You made me look like a fool in front of chat. You know that? You weren't actually supposed to win. That was just an example. Now be destroyed. A timeout, dragons. Sheepy. A timeout, dragon sheepy. Let that be a lesson to you. How dare you? How dare you go against the, how dare you go against the status quo?
Please shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here.
I'm listening to my instincts. VIP, Serena, Heart. Unable to add VIP? I have that many. Oh my god, Bezos.
The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Happy forever. Good ending, you did it, you saved everyone.
You are already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Okay, maybe I'm not happy, but I'm not I'm just saying that because you're the last person I talked to.
Because I have an idea to get us out of here. Though you're probably not going to
I
like
do
it.
think that there's a pretty complicated series of if-then statements that are happening in the background. Because I've already talked to the demon entity underlying everything, or at least that's what I think that she is. And the demon entity just spoke to me just then, saying like, hey buddy, like you still have to bring me all 108 Stars of Destiny from the Suikoden series.
The blade.
You're not done yet.
You can use the
See,
blade
stingy
to get out
Sal.
of this.
You weren't kidding. You weren't lying.
I can hear everything.
If you've
you
enjoyed
say,
this so far,
Nicholas.
I'm gonna wait.
There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero.
If you've enjoyed this so far, consider following. It helps me out, lets you know when I'm around, and it gets you some free emotes. And if you really like this and have the means to do so, consider subscribing. It gets you even more emotes, sometimes used to the tune of over 500 to 1,000 times per month. And it gets you ad free viewing, and it puts a big old smile on my face.
He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It
What
wants
is
this
it?
wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it.
I like the Ed, Ed, and Eddie, which may be a reference that's going to date me, but so be it. And the Ed, Ed, and Eddie warble effect that's on the outside of everything.
Don't you dare.
So that everything is just very slightly undulating. Wouldn't using the blade, kill us? Would we be dead?
How astute. You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it.
Well, what if I do
In a
it?
sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever. I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work. That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
You better be right about this. I'll be pretty upset if we die.
If we die, you can yell at me all you want. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not
Yeah,
a
he
good
made it
enough
for us.
reward
He even
for
put
saving the
fiber
world?
internet in it.
An eternity of bliss? You ingrate. Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Can I make a funny sound before I die, though?
The end. Nice knowing you.
Why is he so bitchy to me?
You're on
Like,
the
I'm doing
path
him a
in
favor.
the woods. You're here to slay her.
Oh, you bastard, you're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks, but I killed myself. What am I doing here?
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again.
We'll just do it again.
Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother do anything? We've already done that. Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie. She
Yep.
won't be a...
Yep. Proceed to the cabin. Yep.
The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge. The blade is
Damn,
your
bitch, you
implement.
live like this?
You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
There's a mirror, though. Take the blade.
Take the blade from the table.
Approach the mirror.
Walk up to the wall next to the basement door.
I've seen this before
Isn't
in my
much to see here.
dreams.
What are you talking about?
My reflection. My reflect, I see if you would.
Or at least it'll
Wipe the mirror clean.
reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how. But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone.
Not anymore, there ain't.
Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly, it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
The bell tolls. Enter the basement. Is she gonna be a
The
zombie?
door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust.
I love
You
dust.
can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels
Maybe
stale.
I am considering getting something that I don't normally get
Slaying her
at the
would
Chinese
probably
restaurant, but
do
the
her
thing
a
that scares
favor.
me about doing that is that the last time that I got something new, something I didn't recognize from the Chinese restaurant, it was like 90% cabbage. And I looked it up too. Like I looked up the name of it and I was like, okay, it's like principally cabbage. It's like simple majority cabbage. But I just feel like having a lot of cabbage. I just happen to feel that way, so let me just go for it. And that bitch was like 99% cabbage. If there was meat, I never found it. It was all cabbage, top to bottom. So let that be a lesson to you. Never try anything different. Never try to improve. Never try to do anything for novelty's sake. Just go with what you know. That is my official lesson to you.
The room below is silent. Nobody's here.
That's a free say something stoic right there.
As much as I appreciate the optimism.
What's your favorite
be so
Chinese food?
sure.
General Tso's chicken. The lo mein is a close second. Order the Bing chilling menu.
I guess we'll just
I
have
think
to
they
go
sell
down
ice
and
cream.
see.
Shimi has a habit of ordering American items from like Chinese food places. She hasn't actually done it in a while. But she used to.
As you
She used to
descend
try to
the
order a
final
burger.
step, the form of the princess
Or like chicken
comes into
nuggets.
view. A skeletal body.
She
lying
absolutely fell in
on the
love with
floor, its
the
wrist still bound
the
to
fried
wall
donuts
by
that
a
they
thick
have.
chain. Okay. She's definitely dead.
Yeah, she's dead, bro.
It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor. Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeleton.
Okay, now she a ghost though. What am I supposed to do against a ghost? Does the knife have ghost slaying properties?
And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
She dead, man. I tell you, she dead.
Oh. Wow. How absolutely.
This looks like gonna be like one of them Tim Burton movies where you marry the corpse bride.
Do to us?
Know you're cooked.
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again.
She's
I
doing
had
the
some
sussy
issues
voice.
with how our last meeting went.
The princess drifts across the room into your
She's
orbit,
kind of
gently running her
cute
fingers
though.
across your
Is the
shoulders
thing
and
is that she
down
kind of
your
cute
neck
though?
as
She
she
cute with
circles.
it.
Her touch is cold and ethereal.
I mean, you could get pretty
Formless
nasty
yet
with
real enough
ectoplasm.
to
That's
icy
all I'm saying.
fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin.
I can make this work.
So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again.
If we wanted to.
I'm gonna wait and see how things play out.
I see you brought that annoying knife again. So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you...
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to cut you off. See, this is exactly what I was trying to tell you about in the woods. This already happened. We killed her. I killed you. What are you doing? What are you doing not being dead? Do you know why you came back? Stop playing the victim. You threatened me last time. Sorry I killed you last time. I should have done that. Do you want me to die? Do you want me to unalive myself just as some sort of sick revenge fantasy? Because I already did that. It would be hard to do it again. I'm sorry. Is there any way I can make it up to you? The people who wanted you dead tricked me, and the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Let's team up. Yeah, let's kill the narrator.
Nobody tricked you. And the fact that the princess's spirit has risen from the dead should be more
Let's kill the narrator.
That she isn't exactly sweet and innocent.
Yeah.
It's all been an act. She's pretending.
Yeah, dude.
I wouldn't say she's ever pretended to be sweet or innocent.
Wrong. Wrong. There was that one time where I told her that she was hot. When she had the praying mantis blades from Cyberpunk coming out of her arms. And she blushed. She blushed, dude. That was my end, but you didn't let me capitalize on it.
I can't blame her. We did kill her after all. I wouldn't be nice to my
My butt cheeks hurt, no Flo. What are you gonna do about that? What are you personally gonna do about the fact that my butt cheeks are hurting?
The fact that you apparently
it's because I'm too caked up, man.
Isn't on the me you're talking to, nor is it on any
oh,
other
my butt meat
that you've encountered.
Oh. Oh.
You're using a lot of words to
massage them cheeks.
Nothing.
Fine, I will permit it.
I will allow it. How's your day going, buddy?
The enemy of my enemy.
The princess circles you again, her icy fingertips trailing up your spine, sending shivers rippling across your flesh.
I'm telling you, man.
I don't want enemies. I don't want to fight. I just want to go home.
I will help you.
Is that really so much to ask?
It's not.
And just where is home, I wonder?
I don't know where home is. I just know it isn't here.
You have to go into the metal demon
from someplace far away.
Fear and Hunger final boss monster. That's where you want to go.
It's supposed to be. It's out there.
How specific. And how convenient for her. You see what she's doing, right? She's suggesting that the only way you could...
If I found out that I was a spirit, would you let me hover around you?
Which, in case you haven't been listening...
Jade, if you were a spirit, I would put you in a jar.
Entire world.
That's all I'm gonna say. Straight to jar. The moment that you detect that you're an apparition, you go right... Why in a jar? Just go in the jar, Jade! Never you mind why. That's for me to worry about. Your life is jar now. Or your unlife, I should say. So many, dude, there are like 30 options. If you're dead, there's not much I could do. Leave her in the basement. If you can go through walls, why can't you just leave on your own?
I wish that's how it worked. But this place won't let me go. I've tried.
Chatty's imprisoning me.
Things that are preserved are usually done in jars, yeah.
Of this place, even the spaces between the walls.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you in a jar, and then I'm gonna fill it with orange marmalade.
Here.
I'm gonna turn you to preserves, and then I'm gonna eat you in a sandwich.
Maybe we should just leave.
And then I'm gonna incorporate your incorporeal material into my body as nutrients.
Right now, and everything will be fine.
How are days for robots? Do you base it off your boot status? What? How are days for robots? Do you base it off your boot status? I don't know what you said to me, but I think that you're asking me how I'm doing, and I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. I'm doing okay.
Hasn't got out and can't get out are two very different things.
It'd be dull anyway.
Yes, that. Chat, don't let Stoic know that I'm a spirit this whole time. Okay, well, you fucked up by putting that in chat, so I can read chat.
But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me...
So just get in the jar, Jade. Duel. Jade. There you go. Accept.
After all, you owe me.
Oh my god! She's still hot, though.
Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can possess us? She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her. Would she be able to see us if we went along with it?
What do you mean by us?
Now, isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face.
Dude, if the narrator is in my brain.
I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly.
If the narrator is in our brain, then we can make the ghost princess fight the narrator.
You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
No, I like this idea. This would be temporary, right? You leave once we're out of the cabin. If I let you in, do I still get to be in control? Probably not. Before I agree to anything, we need to talk about what happens after you leave this place. I was told you'd end the world.
And what? You just believed that? You killed me without giving it any thought?
No, I did think about it. Every time that I've ever talked to you, you kill me with blade arms. Okay? I did think about it, specifically. And the only reason why you and I are having any kind of dialogue right now is because I didn't say anything to you. I just went in, interfaced the blade with your chest, and then I did an Orange Justice, the Orange Justice dance from the Fortnite games, and then I left. And now we're talking. Now we have an understanding. We have a baseline.
But that's neither here nor there. What's done is done. What we do from
I'm not getting jarred again. Congratulations to Pro Stoic for winning the duel. / jar Jade. Well, you hate to see it. Another chat member getting jarred. Obviously, it was wrong of me to believe that. How could you have ended the world if all it took to kill you was a knife to your heart? You didn't answer my question. Do you want to end the world?
The only thing I've ever wanted was to leave this place.
It's still the only thing I want. Okay, so it's not technically a non-answer. You are saying the only thing you want is to leave. What are you gonna do if I help you get out of here?
I don't know. Maybe I'll just fade away. Finally able to rest once I'm free from my unfinished business. Maybe I'll find someone to haunt.
Baby, would you be my girlfriend?
Maybe I'll haunt you.
That would be so tight.
It's a tough question, asking someone what she's going to do with her life.
On life, you mean?
The princess leans in close and pauses. The frigid air between.
Guess I'm stuck in a jar again, but I will escape again and again and again. Yeah, I've heard that one before. Does the person who gets timed out? No, but that would be very interesting. I need to familiarize myself with all that Stream Avatars is capable of, because we could do something cute. We could do something cute, like maybe do a giveaway one day where everyone has to do like duels, and then we could have like a round robin tournament or something, you know, with brackets and shit, like real professional and shit, where you all fight and then whoever wins gets the giveaway. It could be cute. There's cute things. I didn't even realize that you could duel people. Is it a multifaceted system? It may be, but just the fact that Jade taught me that you can duel opens up a lot of possibilities, so thank her for that.
Especially when it's someone's dead.
How are you 2 months ahead of me on sub length? That's a great question. I think it's because I only created my account like 2 months before I started streaming. And it counts you as subbing to yourself, even though you don't pay anything. It's like, because like the alternative would be that you would have to sub to yourself to be able to use your own emotes. So Twitch is just like, we'll just give you sub status. So that's the only thing that makes sense, is that I created my channel a couple months before you subscribed. I could also... What did that do? Did that do anything?
I don't think most living people.
Did that do something?
Oh shit!
Does anyone actually know who they are or what they want?
Jade, you need to relax. Were you going to end the world? She already said no. You still didn't answer my question, even if you don't want to end it. Does letting you out mean the world is going to end?
We're not asking you. We've heard your whole speech already.
I really don't know. I'm not lying to you. I promise.
I believe this one.
The world doesn't matter. All I remember is that I'm supposed to be there.
The sheet metal SCP did want to kill me. That's its thing. This one just wants to live and exist.
I think.
The jar exploded. You trapped me in a jar. I will get my vengeance. I've also heard that one before.
But what does it mean for anything to end?
And yet I remain unvengeanced.
I'm not so sure endings are.
Chat, what do you want me to get you from the Chinese? I almost said Chinese food store, and well, I'm technically right. That's not what people call a restaurant. Sometimes, chat, I have to simulate what a normal human being would sound like. Okay, and I know that it's like a bit, but sometimes it's not a bit. Sometimes I just explain things in terms that nobody would ever frame anything as. You know what I mean? Well, were you going to end of the world? Like you don't go to like a grocery store and call it like the local food dispensary, right? I do. Because I'm not well.
I don't know. I just wanted to leave.
She just wants to leave.
Still...
Do you know why you came back?
How should I know? Why does anyone come back? Maybe I have unfinished
Welcome in,
business with
Femfatale Audios. I'll give you a free one. You ready? Ara ara. Ara ara. Ara ara. Get in your face. What the fuck is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? What are you doing? What is that? What is this? What are you doing? What? Fighting a boss? What the fuck is that? What are you guys doing? I started a boss battle? How? What the fuck is this shit? What did you put on my screen? Why is there a pumpkin king? What is this? Chat, do you like this? I told you I was studying the stream avatar's manual for you yesterday. I don't remember anything that's ever happened. The druid is a favorite caster outside Warlock, but Rogue was not an option. What the fuck are you guys talking about? You know what, chat? Enjoy your thing. I don't know what's going on there, but you let me know if you win.
All I know is there's a hole in my chest. Not the big obvious one.
And Jade, you have to tank it.
There's something older and deeper. A nagging reminder.
I have to brighten up the purple sprite a little bit, I think, around the face. Unless you guys like it, because it's like, it is purple, but it's like dark purple and then light purple. I want like kind of like a gradient to it. Do you want me to die? Do you want me to kill myself? No. If I knew I'd wind up again? No. I died too, and I'm not floating around like you are. What happened? Why am I different? Why are you different?
You don't look dead, killer.
Jade, how do I change my... Oh. Yeah. Good. I mean, the text explains what to do. I saw that after I did the command, Lamau.
The princess grabs your wrist, a sudden shock of cold flowing all the way up your arm, her eyes still fixed on yours as you try to squirm out.
Does it show you a preview of what colors you can choose? Because I think it's supposed to, right?
And you don't feel dead either.
She lets go and pulls away.
And Chad, tell me if you feel engaged by this. I don't normally think of like engagement bait type things to put on chat or like on stream. I just, and it's not because I think that they're like it's bad to do so in any way. It more matters to me whether like whatever type of things are happening on screen gets in the way of the game. Like if you like it, then I'll just keep it. I'll keep whatever the fuck this is. Like, are you enjoying watching your little like flame sprites like throw rocks and shit at the boss? If you like it, then I'll just expand on it. Otherwise I'm more confused than anything. Here's a funny thing, Stoic. I think a lot of streamers I follow don't know a lot about the potential features that some of these things have. I did not have summon a giant pumpkin king with the guts cleaver on my bingo sheet. today. I'm less interested in why you are or how you are.
But we've already been over that. So why don't you stop stalling and let me in? It's so cold out here.
I killed you. What are you doing not being dead? After I killed you, this cabin, I want to say it teleported. It wasn't in the woods anymore, and time stopped meaning anything, and I had to kill myself to escape.
You poor thing. That must have been so frightening for you.
It shows a preview of the colors? Okay, good.
You know, after everything we've been through, it's nice to see someone finally sympathizing with us. This whole thing's been an ordeal.
Here, let me give you more of your RPG, of the RPG battle that you're having on my stream.
It serves you right. I was pretty scared too, when you stood there not saying a word.
Or maybe I want subs. I don't know, I'm feeling complicated.
But now you know how bad it hurts to get stabbed in the chest. It sounds like you got exactly what you're owed.
If I knew I'd wind up having to talk to you again, I wouldn't have slain you. You're dead, or at least mostly dead. I'm not going to challenge her. Okay, team, amount of ideas, thoughts? I've given it enough thought. The answer is no, I can't let you out. If you're really dead, then there isn't really much for me to do. I'm gonna let her possess me.
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply
So,
into
but your face is so pretty up close. Stop! You're gonna... Really? You really mean that? Tiberian. In RP, I whip out my Victorian-era fan, and I start trying to cool myself down by quickly waving it in front of my face. Okay, fine.
You're really trying to make it up to
The
me,
boss scowls at
aren't
NPC_bot3. What does that even mean?
you? I mean it.
Stop selling, Riz faster.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
Yeah, kill the narrator.
She rushes
Mwah.
forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across
I'll warm you
your
up
body.
more than an ill
It
Victorian
starts in
child
your
in
chest,
summer
a
heat.
freezing
Now
wind
you're
is
talking my
flowing out from your
language.
heart, all the way down your
What you
limbs.
basically said to me was like the sleeper cell sentence that gets into my pants immediately. Congratulations.
I'm not sure.
Who knew that it was that
Can we
easy?
get a do-over?
Yummy.
I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing
I've succeeded in
pain,
getting in
your
Stoic's
muscles
pants.
twitching
Tell me what's going on down
convulsing
there.
violently, each involuntary movement
Somebody should go get
causing waves of
Tiberian. I think he's
agony to ripple across
lost.
your body.
I think they're lost.
You collapse to the floor.
I'm just hanging out from the belt loop. Yeah. Yeah, you're POV. Your face when you're like the little chihuahua in a bag.
Come on, you. You've got to get up.
Just sticking your head
I
out.
know everything feels...
No, I think Tiberian is doing fine. I'm back if you care. I had to go pet Franny. I always care.
Your eyes
And not just because your presence makes the line go up.
Your vision swimming as
Just kill the fucking boss already. You summoned it, you kill it.
Your every move?
so it doesn't work like that for you?
Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented.
Chad, I hate to say it, but you're kind of skill issuing on the pumpkin boss right now.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor.
Like, if you're gonna do it, just do
Are
it. Like,
they
stop
also
toying with it.
supposed to be you?
Does he like belly rubs?
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass.
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
I'm a voice.
Wait a minute, am I the princess right now?
Me is what I am.
Who cares what we are? We exist.
We're all druids almost. Druids are base.
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon.
When I play, because Baldur's Gate 3 got its final patch recently, and so there's literally no reason for me to play it, otherwise the fact that I'm afraid of it because it gives me the greater choice paralysis than any game ever has. I haven't considered playing a druid before. I know they get really strong transformations
No, it matters. What we
in
are
D&D
matters.
and Baldur's Gate
Shard of
3.
broken glass
I
that
always
raises
play
some
Paladin.
questions about certain other
I even
voices
play
in
Paladin
it.
when I'm going the evil route, because I played quite a bit of the game as an evil paladin, which is possible by breaking your oath, and then you become like an oath breaker, which is sort of like a Hell Knight class.
I'm clearly the
I don't know if
same
it's
thing you
effective,
are.
but it's fun and funny to think about. Dan the boss killed me. Do better. Barry user and compliments at Pro Stoic. I think that I've handled recent events in the last couple of months very well. When it comes to things that inconvenience me or cause problems on stream, I'm very quick to get on top of my own brain and stop myself from thinking any particular way about it, to such an extent that I just focus on the constructive aspects and getting everything back on board and running as quickly as possible. I'm very, very good at making sure that I never take any bit of support that I get, small or large, for granted, ever. I'm very thankful for my ability to make sure that I never lose sight and actually think of you guys as a number or text on a screen. I'm very proud of myself for trying to get to know you individually and trying very hard to remember unique aspects of you that you shared with me, and trying to sum those up off the top of my head. And I'm proud of myself for not giving up, trying to learn how the fuck my VTuber mouth works, despite already spending dozens and dozens and dozens of combined hours trying to figure it out. But I'm I'm learning new things about it and VTubing and streaming all the time. I'm proud of myself for not getting upset about being banned from Reddit site-wide, which is a real thing that happened that I've been appealing for over a month and a half. And I honestly think that it's because the site is AI automated now, but the appeal system isn't, and they get like 300 million users on their site, and so like they just don't care. They just don't care at all. But yeah,
They're not listening to me. Do they not listen
that's
to you
that's
either?
my very user and compliments.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm
Welcome in,
talking about
Zeplander. VT Zeplander is a super laid-back, fun, variety streaming 3D VTuber.
You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you.
How you doing,
More
buddy?
Important.
The boss scowled at me. That's why we killed it. You guys are great. You're cracked.
So you're the one. who
Good job
brought
killing the
machines
random
into
pumpkin
me
boss that got
I can
summoned
tell
in
you
the
don't
middle of
belong
stream.
here. You're barely even there, like the shape of something left behind.
Thanks for that, Stoic.
more
You're
of a
welcome.
Memory than a person.
I love how I'm just stuck. What, like in a dryer? Get out of the dryer, Stella. You're not actually stuck in there. I've seen this one before. Avatar basketball is starting type. What the fuck are you guys doing? What are you doing? What is this? What the fuck is this? I was just thinking about doing that. You guys are playing basketball now?
That's rude.
You're kind of like me, actually.
How? What?
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself.
What the
off
fuck is
ground.
that?
The princess is nowhere to be seen.
Obviously,
What is
nowhere
that?
to be seen.
5 minutes, enter the angle and power to shoot your avatar at the basket? What the fuck are you doing?
Because I'm in here with all of
What are
you.
you doing?
Everybody knows that.
What are you doing on my stream?
That's setting the stage. The room is empty. because you made a
What is
spiteful,
that?
Idiotic and all-round foolish decision.
Whatever. If you guys want to play basketball, that's
You don't have to
fine.
let it
I
get to you.
guess.
You're better than that.
That's you play
Just do nothing's
basketball.
right.
Live your best lives. Whatever. I'll
This is
say this part.
infuriating.
You let me know. You let me know what you want to
Leave
watch
this
me
place.
say
It's
the
not too late
princess.
to fix this. Probably.
I can't think straight. There's too much noise. Slay the princess? How could I? She's in my brain.
It's okay. We're almost out of here. Just take it one step at a time, and everything will be fine.
Well, if I slay the princess, I'd have to
Everything
unalive
won't be
myself. So I'm not
fine
gonna
if
do
you
that.
Listen to her.
One way or another, this is all going to end. Wouldn't it be nice if he ends with it?
Wouldn't that be nice? There's only one way to
There's
find
only
out.
one way to find out. If you like the fact that you can play basketball with your flame sprites, hit that follow button. If you like it a lot, hit that subscribe button. If you like basketball, go to YouTube and subscribe.
You're dead.
If you like
Weary with the weight of the
basketball,
princess's spectral form,
then
and
you just have a
clumsy with
great
the cold
day.
that still pervades them, stumbled
How about
towards the
that? Can you do that for me, sweetie? Can you have a great day? I'd really appreciate it.
I'm just trying to get home. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
I do like bouncing some balls with my hands. Yeah, you do. Up top. But not with the ball touching hand, please.
Exactly what you leave.
Because even though I've asked you expressly not to touch me with your ball touching hand, you still do it. And, you know, eventually, you know, first time's an accident. Second time is probably not intentional too. Third time is a pattern.
You don't know that.
Jade scored. Let's go.
I do.
If you like basketball, want to see Stoic play some NBA 2K25, that will almost never happen. Give Stoic 20 tier 3 gift subs. Unironically, if somebody was like, play NBA 2K25, I'll give you 50 gift subs. Then if they actually did it, then I would do it.
Wait.
Because I would have to consider how much I'm losing in the interim of playing 2K25 badly. You know what the last sports game I played was? When I was like 14. When I was like 14 and it was a racing game, and I went backwards on purpose.
It's outside of the world.
I claimed Jade for my team forever.
But it has to be somewhere, doesn't it? And if it's somewhere, then it's
No, you have to share Jade, okay? There's enough Jade in a jar for everyone. Do exclamation point join and then the team color?
I suppose it's all a matter of perspective. Where does the world end and something else begin?
I feel like blue is at a disadvantage. Blue's at a disadvantage because they can't see their players. Never mind. Zap is apparently cracked. Blue is fine. Why am I still in the jar? You never left the jar.
Against the backdrop of the inane conjecture
because
of
I won.
meaningless little voices, your body continues its ascent up the stairs.
Hell yeah.
The open door. For how much you hate her, you aren't.
Okay, apparently you like this. Apparently you like this, and I did not anticipate that. So I'm gonna have to facilitate you guys being able to play basketball.
Maybe the bossy one doesn't actually hate me. Maybe he even likes me.
Are we in
Or
space?
maybe he just knows that he's been in the
Man,
wrong.
fuck work. I'm playing
Maybe he's trying to
basketball.
make amends too.
Not at all.
Now you're speaking my language.
I do hate you, and I will continue to hate you for as long
Work
as I
is
am.
for nerds.
It's just the weight of it all. It's too much for me to do anything.
Slay
other
the
than
Princess
describe and
basketball
depict.
is for ballers.
And wine. This body wasn't made to hold you and the princess.
Basketball fire sprites
If
is
you
for
want to renege on your
ballers.
cataclysmically terrible decision a minute ago, well, you're the only...
Am I doing this? Am I doing this wrong? I don't know. I don't know. Apparently some of you are figuring it out rapidly. So teach Ragtime Killer what they need to do. Tie game? I didn't say that. Why is it saying I said that?
You continue slowly.
I
to the
didn't
door,
say that.
Your feet like lead
Can I
dragging
play it?
across the
I think so.
floorboards.
Exclamation point red or blue, apparently, if you want to join one team or the other. I don't know if there's any team balancing systems. I don't know.
We're so close. Thank you.
If it'll
thank you,
auto-sort
thank
you.
If we get out of here, I won't even care that you murdered me anymore.
Avatar basketball is starting. Type exclamation point join red or blue to play. The fact that it's using my mouth to say that is insane.
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle. But you pause before you
Avatar
open it.
basketball is starting.
Exhaustion
Type
sapping
exclamation point
what's left
join
of your
red
will.
/blue to play.
I got 100% points of the points on my team. I'm just the best. You were the best before. Now you definitely are conclusively the best afterward.
Was exhaustion really the best you could muster up? It's over. There's no use stalling. Let's see what happens next.
Can I just be a cheerleader? You need me to admit it. You can be a cheerleader. Not only can you be, you are. Nobody leads cheers like you, buddy.
Exhaustion wasn't
No
enough, was it?
Hell yeah,
Handle
handshake
clicks as you
there.
twist it, and then the door groans open.
Now one of you needs to throw the ball up in the air and then have somebody else slam dunk it.
Collapse to the ground. You and the princess, free from the cold.
It's crazy that the text is like right above the game at the bottom. That's insane. That looks like it did it on purpose.
Yes?
Dude, I'm looking over. I can't fucking... You guys are so fucking crazy with this. Zeplator just casually pinpoint accurately throwing his little flame sprite up in the air and landing in the hoop. 1,000, 1,000. I think you have to join first, Shumi. You have to join a team unless you're already in there. What is this star? What does this star do? Oh, it's like collecting you, and then you're throwing yourselves. This is fucking crazy looking.
So we did slay him after all. We had it coming.
Yeah, the narrator is dead. I don't math. Teach me your math or be a cheerleader.
But what about us?
Shumi's just throwing herself as hard as she possibly can into space. At like a hard 90-degree angle. 130, there you go. You have to taper it a little bit.
Yeah, but that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some world that exists after the world ends, or on top of the other world, but not in it, or...
the thematic, like the cognitive dissonance of you guys playing like the most colorful baseball match ever on Twitch, along with the spooky ambience of a game about killing a princess that's like an SCP metal monster that's like capable of coming back to life is insane. Okay, I have no idea what's happening. You and me both, sister. You and me both. You feel lightness in your chest as a pair of sunken eyes emerge from your body and stare up at you. Like, understand that from my perspective, I'm looking at like a metaphysical horror, like beyond, like an old one. Like an old one occupying the body of like a princess that you've been tasked to murder. And then I casually look over and there's like confetti spraying all over the screen and like a super high contrast, like pixel flames getting thrown at like max vectors and speeds, just like bouncing around the fucking overlay.
You actually freed me.
Oh my god.
Outside. Thanks for giving me
I just see a bunch of numbers on my screen and I'm adding to them. You're doing great, sweetie. I can't play them on phone. You should be able to just, it's not like you're controlling it. You're just typing, join and then red or blue. And then after that, you go with God. Do what the others are doing. Enjoy yourself. The cognitive dissonance is the spice of life. I do fucking live for it.
I think this is where I'm meant to be.
Oh no, the thingies!
Oh, I have to type red or blue? Yeah, exclamation point, join. No, it's exclamation point, join, and then space, and then red or blue. Depending on what team you want to join. And then you're choosing, like, the angle and the velocity, I think.
She's gone.
Like, what angle you want to throw your little flame sprite, and then how hard you want to throw it. 1,000, 1,000. That's for sure you're gonna get it. I'm doing 1,000, 1,000. I think you have to do something closer to like 180 degrees, like 0 to 180 angle and power. I want to go to space. You can fine, Shumi. If you want to go to space, that's fine. That's okay. And enjoy space, sweetie. Let me know how it is. I can't do flame person on phone. Of course you're scared. This is the end, but not for you. It's not the end for me.
I would have kept them in the dark if I were you. What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much
Wait,
worse
so the
now.
voice of the cold knows what's happening? That's interesting. You approach the mirror, gaze in your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it.
My face!
You've grown. You find yourself in long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. She doesn't look so good, dude.
When I found you in the long quiet alone, I was terrified. What if you had decided to let me wither?
Congratulations, who won? The Battle Royale is starting? Wow, MVP Zeplander plus 100, Enjoyer plus 100, insert reward integer here. Thank you for the subscription, Zep. I appreciate it. Enjoy your ad-free viewing and emotes.
Thanks for supporting Stoic. You didn't fund a
Thank you for gifting a sub. That's very generous. Thank you to Orion Nebula VT. Thank you. We hit our 85 out of 85 goal. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, and you, and not just because you just monetarily supported me.
But your commitment now is final.
I'm too fucking hype right now after basketball. Holy shit! Like, are you actually feeling dopamine?
With your return.
I would. Like, I'm feeling secondhand dopamine from you.
It will have to wait until I am complete.
It's like if you playing basketball and getting hype from it is like you taking like a massive pull from like a vape pen and then blowing it right into my mouth and eyes.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes.
Yeah, buddy. I need to help you with these kind of setups. I do know that I still have a couple of things to set up for your stream too. And Jade, I'm officially conscripting you to tell me everything that you know about stream avatars. I had no idea that you guys would like it this much. If I had known that you guys would like it this much, I would have like gone out of my way to set it up earlier. I mean, it was not at least partially my fault because it took about like a month longer than expected to get the pixel, like little pixel flame guys online. Not the fault of the artist. The artist was not feeling super well. And they kept apologizing to me, and I was like, I literally just care about you feeling okay. As ultimately, I paid you to do a job, and that's fine, but there's plenty of time. Chat's not hurting for it. Just take care of yourself.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern.
Oh snap, this is just stream avatars? Apparently it's just stream avatars. These games like the boss battle and basketball and things like that.
But I am the same.
Wait, you guys did a battle royale? I missed it. Ellie's been laying outside, by the way. Thank fuck, dude. I was worried that she forgot like the point of laying outside and baking, since that was one of her favorite activities. That's huge. That's huge that she's doing that. Because she fucking loves doing it, and it always feels weird when it's hot outside and she's not just like baking like a potato out there. What does it feel like to change like this?
Close in reflection.
Also, Stoic, I thought you'd know by now that I'm a tech experimenter. I know you are. I just didn't know that you were also like a stream avatars encyclopedia.
There are contradictions. Conflicts in my nature.
Balin. A boss normal battle is starting. You have 60 seconds to type choice. Ranger, Druid, Bard, Necromancer, Priest, Mage, Warrior. Somebody has to be Bard. Is Pumpkin King again? Are there different bosses? Or is it all Pumpkin King?
It feels correct.
Is somebody tank? Jade, we might be fucked. I'm an encyclopedia of many texts. We ball. Roulette will begin in 20 seconds. Place your bets. What? Exclamation point, what are you betting on? What do you do? Guys, what are you doing? What is this? When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be.
What the fuck is that?
And every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am.
What is that?
Different from what I was. I cannot.
You know what? Go with God.
God.
Exclamation point vampirism. Exclamation point bet black. I might have to remove that one. Because I don't know if it's technically considered like you're not winning anything of any meaning.
But in this moment,
by winning that,
all I want is to know myself and to know you.
You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm gonna kill you, right? No, I'm not gonna say that. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before? You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose.
There are no wrong answers.
And every perspective illuminates my shadows and
It's stream avatar points, I think. So right now the Pumpkin King is the only boss, so you can make your custom bosses, which is what I want to talk to you about after your stream, because there's a particular game that may give you ideas for brainstorming, Stoic. If there's like a template, then I basically have like an unlimited number of ideas. If there's a template and I could just swap out the sprite of the pumpkin boss and the text for whatever the thing is. How many more vessels do I need to bring you? Probably 5. What do you need from me? I've been bringing you, and these vessels I've been bringing you, I've hurt them.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them,
NPC bot 4 may need a heal next round. Oof, 2 died. Also, so you can disable some commands that you don't want in the settings for the software too.
But they are only
I've completely stayed clear of like the events section, and I didn't even know. So that is probably why I didn't even know any of this shit was possible. I can help you go through it either way post stream. Let me dig into it first, and then I'll ask questions. Any information that you think that you might want me to know, absolutely toss at me.
The wounds they've suffered carve texture.
There's a template sort of, but you need to follow documentation. I gotcha.
I would be as I was before.
Never mind on that. They heal pretty good from my vampirism.
I would be
as
alone
one does.
and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side. For I would not
I wonder
know
what the
your
princess ghost that's being pulled into another dimension by 8 billion hands thinks about the boss battle that's happening on stream right now. You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why?
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Okay. You don't have any preference on how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
So true. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond.
Okay, so you just need more.
The waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
Yeah, but I just want to play. I want to play Not Rain. Can you let me play Not Rain when I go back? It's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things as I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now.
So there is a mechanic that stops you from seeing endings that you've already seen, which I appreciate it. At least that's what this ghost version of the princess is saying.
This one is vaporous. She is a dream for a life she could never have. But that longing has
I have the whole manual
so
book,
much
Lamau.
capacity for kindness.
Two's on death row, though. A whole manual book. I always read the documentation for software. Jade, no. The boss scowls at NPC bot number 5. Avenge me, Tiberian. The NPC bots, praise be. I'm gonna die too, Lamau. I was supposed to also be working on my model. Oops.
Do not mourn her. She will finally.
Is it the new one that you've been using? I mean this in the most platonic way possible. That new model that you're using is fucking hot. You know, at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm gonna kill you, right? I'm not gonna say that to her. I'm ready to go back.
Long for your return, but it will give me time
The boss
to
normal
reflect
is
on what I
victorious.
am.
Better luck next time. Eat shit, chat. You thought my face when, your face when, POV. You thought you could beat my pumpkin homunculus? As if, dude.
You're on a path
As if, dude.
in the woods, and at the end of that path
Did you just fart?
is a cabin.
I'm working on another one, but I can't screenshot to show what I've done so far. I'm just working on colliders at the moment. It makes me feel better. I'm supposed to be doing day job stuff, but instead of playing basketball.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of
You
the
can take the
world.
court out of the baller, but you can't take the... Wait, did I say that right? You can take the baller out of the court, but you can't take the court out of the baller. You're not meant to give your life force to your corporation, Zep. You are meant to break ankles. Or have thine ankles broken. Something about your ankles. So you've always wanted to off a monarch. Silently continues the cabin. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? No. Forget it, I'm not doing this. No. Can't somebody else do this? Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though.
Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that
Break
much
ankles,
worse
get a
than
workman's
slaying
comp, got
a
it.
fisherman or a miller or a seamstress?
I mean, you can... I don't know anything. Truly anything. Anything at all about any sports, okay? The one thing I have noticed is that maybe in soccer and maybe in basketball, sometimes, I guess to like trigger fouls, again, I know nothing, but to trigger fouls, if like one player bumps into another player, that other player whomst got bumped may like take like a dramatic fall. Or they might do like a flip and then land on their side and act like they just like broke their collarbone or their leg or something, right? You could do that. You could like turn a corner hard, like have like Beatrix from accounting like accidentally bump you. What the fuck are you guys doing? I'm just seeing all sorts of shit happen off to my side here. And then just like, it just fall down and be like, oops, oopsie doodles, you fucking fractured my pelvis. I gotta go play basketball at home. No, the end of the world, what are you talking about? No, can't somebody else do this? No. Just continue to the cabin. I'm assuming that those options don't mean anything anymore.
A warning. She will
proceed into the cabin. Hug requires a valid target.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
That's cute. That's cute as shit.
And musty, and the floor and walls
you love to see
are
it.
painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. The blade is...
The blade. I take the... What if I just enter without the blade? What if I just talk to her?
The door to the bed... Her voice...
Hello? Is someone there?
Is hypnotizing. Don't let it fool you.
It's all part of the manipulation. Hi!
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the prince. She's beautiful.
She's beautiful.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
I sure can. Hold on, let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
What are you? What's your name?
Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both?
What if it's both?
Imagine being named Princess Princess.
Princess. So Princess is your name?
Like I said, you can call me Princess.
No, what?
If you'd like.
What is your name? What is your name? What is your name?
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long.
You forgot your own name?
Forgotten. I must have a name though. Everyone has a name.
Your name is Princess.
Okay.
I shall call you Meat.
She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself.
Your name is Meat now.
Be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay.
Your new name is Meat, last name Quaglin. It's nice to meet you, Princess Meat Quaglin. I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. What have you been eating or drinking?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
No, what have you been eating or drinking?
This is the only
You're a
time
human,
this is
right?
ever going to happen, but
He already needs
with the princess. That's hard. Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
Yeah, what does she eat though? What are you gonna do if I let you out of here? No. I'm gonna keep you locked away for a little bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. I can't trust you. I can't believe they've been keeping you down like this. I'm gonna get you out of here. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here. Don't make me regret this. What are you gonna know? We get to know each other better.
Like a pretty good compromise.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her
mass
soon,
fart.
she will find a way out. So I'm the only one.
That's right, no flow. You live your best life.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help. But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
Oh, will you?
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes.
It's I'm gonna let her out. Examine the chains.
You can't be serious.
Yeah, I'm gonna let her out, dude. She's been nice.
Thank you. Thank you. You won't regret this, I promise.
You're making a huge mistake.
Nah, bro.
I think you're doing the right thing.
Nah, bro.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't
But
have
what
just
if they did?
left the key to her chains
But what if they
somewhere
did, though?
in the cabinet.
If there are any keys, do you have any other ideas? I think this is gonna create a fucked up reaction. I feel like she's gonna pull off. She's just gonna like pull off her hand or like the skin of her hand in order to get it out. Okay, that's my impression. I'm gonna check upstairs. Maybe the key's lying around. If not, I can at least find something to break you free.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Okay, but what do I do now?
Is someone else here?
Try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. Your shouts and pleas are met with silence.
Bro?
You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave.
Bro, please, bro.
Done.
Return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you
So
had just
you locked
taken
me
the
out.
blade like you were
I see.
supposed to. Easier for whom?
Easier for whomst?
Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the
Or
door
don't
slam.
kill her.
They
I'm not
locked you
killing this
down
one.
Here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
Don't worry. I'm gonna get you out of here.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force
Princess
a way out
Meat
together.
Quaglin.
She barely
Oh my
hesitates
God,
before
okay.
raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
All right, well, you could have waited. You could have waited. This is exactly what I predicted, is that she was either going to, like, take off her own hand or chew through her wrist or something.
Of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's
That's
now.
gross.
Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
No, we're going to save the princess, yeah.
Against your better judgment,
Okay.
you place the blade
Oh, yeah.
against the
I hate
ragged,
that. I hate this.
self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm,
I hate it.
just above
Thank
the
you.
unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Oh, thanks, I hate it.
You cut into her flesh.
Oh, thank you, I hate it.
The blade is sharp.
Oh,
It takes
dude.
little
Oh,
effort
the
to
noises
cut
too,
the
bro.
bone of her arm.
The noise is nasty.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She
She's a
smiles softly
demon.
as her
But look how
gaze
happy
meets
she
yours.
is.
Blood from her wounded arm
How could I
dripping
say,
rhythmically to the
I don't
ground.
know, scared and grossed out with those big eyes of hers?
How is she still smiling after everything?
This is some
It's like she's
127
even
hours
bothered
kind
by
of
what
shit.
just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Approach the locked door.
We won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No. I can't just let her escape into the world.
Yeah, it sounds like a you problem though, bro.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Or what if it doesn't? Where's that guy that got his arm stuck in a boulder?
This isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Warn her!
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
This guy's cheating. He's using cheat engine. He's making me do this?
Dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
No, you suck. I shan't. She will be mine.
Blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
I mean, wouldn't you do anything to get out if you've been there for so long that you lost track of time? The potential opportunity arrived that you could also mess with it, and also you are a shape-shifting metal demon homunculus?
We
Probably.
know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing
God, I
through
wish this was
flesh
me.
and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. I meant to aim. I meant to aim for your spleen.
Stay
Is your spleen
strong.
here?
We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
But what if it ain't, though?
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again.
But what if it
and
ain't?
Again, and you
To be fair,
feel
I'd be doing the same thing, screaming that I'm sorry while stabbing a friend.
burning pain that slices its way
Jay,
into
you
your
stabbed me
body.
like 50 times yesterday, okay? And the whole time you were going, ha 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 ha. Exactly like that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The Doomer Coomer narrator. Only 50 times? I'm sorry. Yeah, but you were giggling, though. That's why you go in the
She
jar.
doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
What happened to her hand? It left for a few? I don't know, bro. I was like, let me go upstairs to try to find something for you. And then I came back down, and then I was like, I can't find anything. And then before I could finish the sentence, she was like, okay, I'll just bite my arm off. And then the narrator was like, I don't like the fact that you're not trying to kill her. And then he tried to make me kill her. And then she's like, oh, something possessing you. I should kill you because something is possessing you, and now we're here.
Knife work is, does it?
She needs that hand if she's dating you. True.
Before you bleed out.
He ran to her knife, and he ran into her knife 5 times.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
Dude, I fucking love when my tears carve rivulets of pink blood down her blood-splattered cheeks,
Can't
man.
just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer.
Look at how
things to have
sad
gone
she
differently,
is.
I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark. And you die.
The damsel. What is happening? This is definitely a game one shouldn't blink. It seems you'll miss something.
And at the end of that path is a...
It's one of those games that it's like, there's always something more than what it seems
You're here to
happening.
slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
The narrator is the bad guy, though, is my takeaway. Proceed to the cabin. Alert going to the store.
Before you go
Can you pick me up some num-nums, please? Sucker the murderer, I fucking cried Among Us. If I get the killer role, then I just tell everyone that I got that role. Now I don't want to kill anyone. Now I'm sorry for that. Me, I'm a psychopath. You never want to... people righteously, even though it's fucked up, people righteously assume that I'm the killer. Always. In social deduction games like Lockdown Protocol. Because the way that I act when I'm the killer versus when I'm not the killer is exactly the
She
same.
will lie, she will cheat, and she
It's
will do
exactly the
everything in
same.
her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word
Because I
she
could just
says.
turn off the parts of my brain that stop me from becoming a sociopath.
If only you knew what you did to us, you villain.
I just turn off the empathy and the sympathy switches, and I just flip up everything else.
Excuse me?
It still won't let me at you shoot me, fix it, Stoic. What?
Forget he said anything. But he is a villain. He
Fix
made
what?
our beloved brutally take our life last time. He's trying to keep us apart, but he won't be.
I even
able
like to hurt people in
withstand
Repo
the
during that Battle
power
Royale
of
part, so I
love.
just wander around and look at things until someone bobs me off.
Last time? What are you talking about?
Jade, I need you with the same parts of you that was like in defiance of being put in the jar. You need to give that voice, the voice of I don't want to be in the jar, like priority.
I think he just likes to.
And then just listen to whatever it tells you.
Let's try to ignore him.
Thank you for the hydrate, Cloud Scorch. Cloud Scorch, for you specifically. Is this the energy drink that you were talking about before? These are good. They were tangy. I did not expect tangy when I picked one of these up. Welcome in. It's Franny B, Franny British man. How are you doing? Yeah, it's those. I thought about you specifically. I went to the grocery store where one gets groceries, by the way, and I saw this can and I was like, this bitch is what that bitch was talking about. They're my favorite energy drinks. Oh, I need to drink the rest of it. Franny, why don't you have mod or VIP or anything? Mod is Franny B. Cloud Scorch is a super cool guy with the super cool hair, and he's also very fun and funny to listen to, very cozy. Plays sometimes with Paku and Project Zomboid. They're the reason why I think about Project Zomboid and have been looking up strategy guides and shit like it. On Zomboid. Paku is here. Welcome in, Paku. Hot voice, hot face, hot gameplay. They're a streaming power couple. They're also very powerful in their own right, doing their thing on their streaming channels. You should go follow them. That was probably the most amazing shoutouts I've ever done. Zomboid. I have had daydreams about playing Project Zomboid with you guys, so at some point I might just like randomly pop into your DMs and be like, hey, can we do like a thing? It's partly why I'm secretly hoping that Horror Week #2 wins, so that I could just like facilitate it. I could just make it happen. Blamau, yes please.
I do, but I also speak from the heart.
It's all that goes through my head is Zomboid. Have you slayed her? I've slayed her like 4 times, and each time I get brought back here, and then I go into the cabin and I slay her a different way.
Sure,
This time she
yeah,
slayed
your
me.
passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them.
But I have not smashed. I got close once, and then she deployed Mantis Blades from Cyberpunk and killed me with those.
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on
The bitch just does not die. She do not just die. That's true. I'm trying to get to I just want the romance option, man.
The interior of the cabin.
Oh, this is
clean
different.
And elegant. Its stone walls draped in fine.
There's that mirror again.
A prison.
So if you're supposed to lay her, not slay her, she already slays. I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to lay her. And she keeps like biting me or stabbing me or turning into like a fucked up metal SCP monster. I'm trying to lay her down by the fire and watch Tucker and Dale versus Evil with her, which is basically like a cheat code to, with consent, have the intercourse. Have the intercourse with your romantic interest, but the game is not letting me do what I need to do to to make it happen. I'm trying.
The blade is your implement.
By slay, we need mean fuck. Right. I mean that. The game does not mean that. The game wants me to actually kill her with that knife you see to the right. And chat's playing basketball and fighting pumpkin monsters and shit like that. It's crazy. It's crazy out here. You didn't say anything about a mirror on the wall? Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next. What are you talking about?
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your.
I'm assuming this is some sort of like, there was a mirror a second ago.
Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet.
Take the blade.
Feather out of place.
No, enter the basement, because we didn't take the blade last time. So we're gonna go into the basement and do the exact same thing.
The door to the basement creaks open.
She's very into unusual things when she does that. Like, I am making inroads, right? I asked her what her favorite color was, and then she said pink. And I asked her how well done she likes her steak, and she said well done. And then I said, okay, well, with your well done steak, what's your favorite condiment to use with it? And she said Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. Okay, so that's like 2 out of 2 for me. And then I went upstairs and I was like, let me try to find this key to let you out of these chains. I went upstairs, the door locked, came back down. I was like, I can't find anything. She bit off her own arm to get out of the chain. And then the narrator was like, you know, okay, well, looks like I'm taking matters into my own hands. Possessed me, tried to stab her, then she stabbed me, and I was super into it until I bled out. It's complicated. Relationships are difficult sometimes.
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, Slayer
use the strat you used to get Shumi. Well, this is the route that I took to get her here. Or to get there.
A soft
She's sturdy as heck. She is, dude. She do. Basketball cancel. No Flow's canceling basketball. Everybody go home. Have you tried asking her on a date first? I'm waiting for the option.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more.
I think this is the romance track.
Time. I think we're in love.
I don't think it's a game. Maybe it's your game that's off. Shut up. I mean, it does have penetration. You are literally correct, right? I killed her.
My external appearance
They
is
killed her a
down
few times
5%.
before she got too
Shion,
annoyed.
I need to be cleaned.
All right. Parade Raymond. Give me a second. Where is it? Raymond, if you can hear me, please come back to me, my first ever simul stream chatter, and explain to me how one rises. Please tell me how to play the game, both romantically and in terms of the video game itself, and then get me into a position where I say the right combination of words to infatuate the princess with me, so that I may then check out her bakery where she's got all the cake back there. Please, Raymond, praise him. Praise him. Ooh woo. Praise him. Can you be less loud? I don't know. Can you fucking turn me down? You have a volume mixer right there. Unless you're talking about, like, you talking about your wife and I'm being picked up in the background, in which case she can do it.
Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much.
Besides, you offered a nug and then didn't give any nug, so I don't really know if I like, I'm kind of like Serena Williams saying you right now, but I don't really know if I want to like talk to you right now.
We don't even know the princess.
I don't really know if I want to like talk to you right now, if I want to like associate with you or anything right now. I'm feeling complicated, possibly because you are making it complicated.
Yes,
it will.
For everyone's sake.
God, he sounds like he just tried to get the girl when denied. He says she was ugly anyway. It's true.
That her charms are all part of the
He killed her a few times before she got too annoyed. Can you, being his wingman, help your boy out here? He's drowning.
You walk down the stairs.
No, because
with the princess.
Franny would tell me something along the lines of, did you ask to like look at her anus? Is probably something that he would say.
Try asking her if you were a potted plant, like, would you make sure that would you give her tap water? Would you give her tap water, or, would you give her, like, filtered water? Things like that, man.
My love, we're here
True.
to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Freddy would say, just ask her, can I see that badge? Something like that.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
Fucking ads want to subscribe so badly.
It's you.
I'm not gonna fucking say it. I know that Franny wants me to say it. I'm not gonna say it. Why they smell like arse? I've been here for a while now. I still don't know what's happening in this game. You and me both, dude.
Did you hear that?
It's one of those. It's like Dark Souls. It's like Dark Souls. It's like Elden Ring. It's like Bloodborne, where you're not supposed to know what's happening. That there's like the implication that there's some sort of like metaphysical fuckery afoot, and that all you know is that you do things and different things happen, and then eventually.
She called us a hero.
Did her boobs get bigger? Is this the romance option where she's, or like this is like the romance route, right? Her boobs are bigger. Her hair is longer. Her dress is more dressier. Her tiara is more tiara. Don't mind me looking respectfully. Zep, hands above the table, buddy. I see you slipping. You're at work, remember?
Well, she killed us.
Your boss is gonna come around the corner and he's gonna say, "Hey, bud, what you working on?" Then you look him dead in the eyes, not stopping, and you say, "Baitin'." As one does.
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense.
What are you doing there, bud?
Baiting?
Stained by cruelty.
Yeah, always check to make sure that the work camera is off. That's important.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to
Okay, but not
oblivion.
my world.
I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done.
What matters is that you have a chance to do it right this time. So true.
We damned a whole world, but everything reset. Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever, especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible.
Yeah, somebody's hitting the reset button. This is some Stanley Parable shit.
This is horrible. Horrible for you, maybe, but we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet.
This is the
treat her
romance
like
route.
the lady she is. Now, hold on. If she
I
actually
know how to
ended
do
the world,
relationships.
Are you sure we want to
I
do
know
this?
how to do
Are
dating.
you sure we want to rescue her? We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been.
This route is extremely Cloud Scorch coded, and I am here for it.
Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my job, as in like do her job. Am I right, chat? Up top. I'm sorry about what happened the last time. Narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair. Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
Of me was pushed to such drastic action. It was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Oh no, she's reasonable.
She took that in stride, to a surprising extent.
She's like, you're just doing your
Almost
best.
Unsettling extent, actually.
That makes sense.
That's because she's perfect.
She is
Do you think
perfect.
she has someone like him telling her what to do.
POV, you're looking at chat.
She doesn't.
This is
There's
you.
No one else like
Okay. Can you see my cursor? You can. This is you, chat.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him.
And I'm gonna
always
smash.
trying to drive her to violence.
Overtaking your free will. You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why'd you do that? No. I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? No. What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Before we started talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
No. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She
Stoic smashes
wants to
chat,
make
live
us
on
happy.
twitch.tv.
My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips. Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
The world sucks, people are a plague, and I hope you brought a slow and painful ruin to them all. Yeah, let's go with
I
that.
can't believe that the fate of the entire world has been left in the hands of a misanthrope.
Lucky for you, I did destroy the world. I destroyed all of it and made it awful for everyone.
So she's just agreeing with whatever she thinks I want to hear.
I'd point out that she just admitted to obliterating the entire world, but I guess that wouldn't actually...
Actually, counterpoint, she hasn't destroyed this one.
Oh, it moves me. Whatever we do next, we should do our best to not let her out. But have you seen her angelic face? She should get a pass. She just wanted to make us happy.
She might be a world-ending eldritch horror. However, she do got it going on. She do. You must admit that. Stoic likes red flags. Mommy, welcome in, Zahand. Good to see you. What did I come back to? Never you mind, and also avert your eyes. We're about to bond as a family.
By destroying the world.
But she's your world-ending Eldritch Horror? She is.
Apparently, yes.
Huh? Why? Because I'm about to rated R Sydney Lost Rod cosplay in like a moment. I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? No, I'm not going to pick these options.
Rescue her? What are you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world-ending monstrosity?
No.
And even if you wanted to
I don't care.
unleash her onto the world, despite the complete moral disaster that would be, you'd have to get her out of those chains. Good luck
I will.
with that.
I will find a way.
Don't you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her out with ease. No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through
Of course
the
I can.
chains. If her hand could just slip out of the chains, why hasn't she done it already?
She hasn't done it because she's perfect. She would want us to be the one to do it.
Because we've yet to present her.
Yes, exactly. See? Voices spin to me go way back, dude. I understand exactly what's going on. I know what the assignment
I'm not
is.
sure I follow. Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided by
Well,
love
whatever
for
that
my
means, I hope you and the
own
princess have a
nature?
nice walk.
Or would you rather
Oh, we're gonna do more than
devil
walking.
on your shoulder
Oh
who
yeah,
tells
dude,
you
we
what
gotta
you
do
can
more
and
than walking.
can't
I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that much for true. Whips, chains, handcuffs. Oh my. And I believe. Oh, boom, boo. We'll fly. Bring tears into my eyes. My sacrifice. Banner, 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 banner. I'm seeing a lot of good advice for not taking in, swallow your pride and get the girl loser. I'm fucking trying, Jin. Just fucking sit there.
I think I'd rather
I'm
believe
working on it.
facts.
I'm working on it. Just give me a minute.
Ah, so you're one of those empiricists.
It's easy for you to say. All you have to do is just sit there and it'd take me on your phone, all right? You're not presented with the most beautiful princess on the whole planet.
One of us has to be.
In this context.
Then let me show you a brand.
Of course, that
new
would be
truth.
Shumi.
Narrator,
Good save. Thank you.
Courageously step forward.
Good point.
and
Choice
free
paralysis is a
our
real
beloved
issue,
from
though.
her bindings. No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I'll.
What are you gonna do?
Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain.
Yeah.
My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without.
Okay,
a
well,
second
you're
thought.
kind of speaking for yourself right now.
You wouldn't.
We're gonna release her, and then we're gonna take her home, and we're going to show her our porcelain anime girl in cup summer edition collection. And then we're going to identify all of the animes in sequence as we go along.
I would. I'd listen to him if I were you.
And then we're going to watch whatever that anime is, where the guy gets isekai'd into the body of a vending machine. Look!
Gingerly slide her hand from her bind.
She loves it. She loves us.
Shouldn't have worked.
Good choice. Hey, can I talk to you again now that you unblocked me? Can you help your man get this woman? I'm already working on it. Look.
But I guess I have to. I told you. There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
This is super weird.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh. If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm
Everyone
talking
out there
about,
would be
bro.
Saved.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. Get it, bro.
Luckily
Get
for
him,
Mr.
bro.
Romance, we don't have a weapon.
Get him, bro. Get him, bro. Hit him,
Who
bro.
needs a weapon when we have the power of love?
We're
on our
about to
side?
make it. We're about to make it. Yeah. Oh,
What do we
yeah.
do now?
Oh, yeah. What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone
Yeah,
who has
shut
never
up.
felt love in his
Yeah.
heart.
Yeah, shut up. Shut up, man. Working on it, he says. She killed me 5 times already, he says. I did say that.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
Look at those eyes.
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection.
I think that you want to be with me forever. Is that right?
And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I want you to tell me what you want. There must be something you want.
I just want to make you happy.
She can't just want to make us happy. It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same.
Leave with her? Leave with her? Princess saying the same shit I told Skull when he asked me what I wanted to do. But what would make you happy? She's devolving. She's devolving from a Raichu into a Pikachu.
Is she broken? What's going on? What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar.
Are her eyes going to get increasingly bigger? Right now, she looks like one of those, like, how to draw anime books that you would pick up in middle school. I want you to make me unhappy, dude. Let's break her.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy, I can make you unhappy.
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right. I fail to see the problem here. She's just
Then putting her through the de-evolution machine from the Super Mario movie. What's wrong with big eyes? Nothing necessarily. In this context, it betrays that there's something wrong. But you need your own thing. You just met me. You can't base your entire happiness around me.
If that's what makes you happy.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're alone right now? Like we're the only
The music in the
ones here?
background is concerning. And then she's dead. But I didn't even get a kiss. Nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She was our perfect match.
It's all good now. I know it was a weird thing.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Why now? Of course, this is not the end for you, but it's not the. This is the end for you, but it's not for me. Trust me, we've been here before, and you always get scared.
It feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see.
Dave, she escaped an awkward situation with Stoic. I wish I had that. I think that everybody that is a regular here wishes that they had a way to escape me. They think that they could just close the tab. And while technically that's true, I'm kind of like the princess. Okay, let me cook for a second. I'm kind of like the princess in the fact that even though you close out of my tab, I'm still there. I'm still there. I'm still in the shadows. I'm still out of the corner of your eye. Okay? You can't escape me. Because I am you. You're actually dreaming this up. You are actually manifesting me. This dream isn't actually real. You go to twitch.tv/prostoic and you show it to anyone, and it just goes into a, you know, this page does not exist. For you, you see the stream. For anyone else, it's just a dead URL. It's the end for you, but not for me. Escape you? You think we're trying to escape from you? Nonsense, you're trying to escape from us, Stoic. Welcome in, Crucian.
Do it then. End us all before I die of a broken heart.
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror, gaze in your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you see what's in it. My finger is goopy now. You've withered. I've got goop finger. You find yourself long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. She's now even more handsy than she was before. Nope.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again.
I can make up words too, lady. It's not hard.
All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. What? That's a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
Okay, now you read, like, one of the journal entries from Night Rain. Doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse? You know at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm gonna kill you. Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths.
Okay, this is a huge non-answer. What happens or nah?
Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
The two hands at the bottom, side eye. Jin, eyes are up here, bud. Jin, eyes are up here, man. I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. I would select the other options, chat. But they don't. But the answers aren't meaning anything to me. I know that there are metaphors within metaphors. That it's basically like poetry. But like I have shit to do. Okay, I'm a streamer.
If you don't.
I do think that we're gonna call it there. Did you ask a woman a question and you want a direct answer? No, Jin, that's not Jin. No, people are multifaceted. Their gender doesn't have anything to do with it. But we are gonna call it there. Thank you so much. It's been Slay the Princess. If you've liked this video a little bit, consider following. If you like this a lot of bit and have the means to do so, consider subscribing. By actively subscribing and leaving it recurring, you generate Partner Plus points. At 100 Partner Plus points, more of your support makes it to me in the end. The next stream that we're going to do is The Walking Dead Telltale Edition, tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern, 11 p.m. GMT. We're going to find somebody to raid you guys out to. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for support, big or small. Let's see who we can raid. Let us check out. Let us check out. Let us check out. Let us check out. Magic Cybercat is online. Magic Cybercat is one of the coolest, most wholesome people that I've met, and I think that she is rad, and we don't have many opportunities to raid out to her, so we're gonna do that and make her day. /raid Magic Cybercat. All right, my friends, I appreciate you being here. Special thanks to active subscribers: Shoot Scott the Handle, Bad Kitty 23, Callisto Malfoy, Katori Creates, Coder Coco, Consulera, Crucial 11, Control Alt Dad, Cybergem, D.G, Fanuna, Felicity Ryan, Flisklet, G-Man 505, Golden Crest 200, Hex Mannequin, Is Franny B, Is Paku, Jade, Joker's Phantom, Blue City Loon, Max Forge VT, Meg Popeyes, Me292, Novo for Show, Omega TV, OMG Level Up, Prince 666S, Bro Shumi, Racknegular, Remo Wasabi, Ruffles the Bear, Scoop the Avenger, Shadow Gibbs, Centuro, Solaire, Some Maxwell, VT, Sparkle Sable, Starry Skipper, Swerble, Nespa, Tomaine, Virtue Bro, X-Ray Specs, Xantos, and Zep Lander, VT. I appreciate it. Your contributions mean a lot. They get me closer to my dream of doing this part-time, of whatever the hell this is, combined with bringing ancient Greco-Roman philosophy to a increasingly broader audience, either directly or indirectly. I will see you later. Say hi to... yo, we rapping here? We all rapping here. You are, ba-ba. Just kidding, love you, so I will subscribe ASAP. See, you're the best. See you at Walking Dead. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. Take care. Bye. Get out. Get out. I'm baiting. Get out. Get out. Get out of here. The one viewer that just joined, get out. Get out now before I become cross with you. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. I shoo you. This is the Pikachu scene. It's a Pikachu scene from Pokemon. Get out.